All right, welcome again to the problem with faith. Let's see. Last we left off, we had some weird drunk people going to bed, and some people hanging out with a weird gnome on the table. Last we left off.
All right, and so oh my gosh, so that's what I wanted to discuss. So I wanted to, now that I'm thinking about it, I completely forgot I had it. Before I want to go to bed, I want to use Divine Sense inside of this pub, specifically close to the blue one. I forget his name.
Hotchan.
Yeah, Potchan. Just because, you know.
No, with an H. Hotchan.
Hotchan. Yeah.
Yep.
I want to use Divine Sense, which would let me know if there's a celestial fiend or undead presence within 60 feet.
Okay.
So I mean, all right.
So
I wanted to use that before I go to bed. I was just curious.
All right, you use that, and you actually get 0 reading.
All right. Okay. Whew. I was just making sure
we weren't getting... everyone's alive.
I just wanted to make sure we weren't being bamboozled by any godlike figures.
All these dead people in the restaurant, eating all their food.
Give me an insight check.
An insight check? All right. That's
yes,
insight +3. Ah, not very good.
Even though you didn't pick anything up on your sense, you're like, okay, I'll see if this pings as anything. Even when you ping a normal person, like other people in the patron, you get very small, very, very small readings, just like little blips, as if, oh, hey, there's something there, like kind of like white noise. When you specifically focus on him, you get nothing.
Ooh. Oh, and that's one other thing I wanted to ask you about. You talked about his tails. I'm from this world, I guess you'd say.
Yes.
So, how much was BS?
From what you can tell, he's the equivalent of like the Paul Bunyans and the tall tales of everything. Everyone says that these things happened, but no one really has proof one way or the other. And whenever someone does, it's at a scale that's told as like fairy tales to people.
All right.
So you're not really sure. You are from this area, but like they would have been told as like kid stories to you. But how much of that's real, how much of that isn't.
All right. And with that, we can go back to we don't have to go back in time anymore. I'm done. That's all I wanted to make sure.
Does anyone else have anything else they realized they could do that they wanted to touch on?
Going to bed.
No, actually, you can no longer sleep.
Oh, yeah, too late.
Ever again.
Oh, also,
I'd like to cast Goodberry.
Okay.
Goodberry.
Congratulations, you have some good berries.
Good berries +1. Enough nourishment for 1 day must be in 124 hours.
For Varys, since he doesn't sleep, he meditates. He does take it since he's in the privacy of his own room. He does have his mask off.
Okay.
And he's on the floor, he's meditating and he's facing away from the door. Just in case any scenario comes in, if anyone needs to come in, that's the position he's in right now.
So someone bursts through, they don't suddenly see the face of Varys. Okay, gotcha.
Ugly,
I'm sleeping in my bed.
No, he's quite popular with ladies. Come on.
All right. Yeah. So I think we're all just asleep.
Okay. The night goes through without any alarms being raised. There's no sudden fires downstairs to put out. That's not what you heard about from being an adventurer. Typically, the first night in a tavern, something happens that you have to save, and that didn't happen at all. Sorry about your luck. But you wake up feeling nice and refreshed, or you untrance feeling nice and refreshed. Does anyone have any particular morning rituals they do? Do they pray at dawn to their gods? Do they tend to the herbs? Anything they do in the morning, the normal rituals?
Yeah, I kind of give Nerul his time. Not very long, like maybe 30 minutes, like at the max, like on a day where I feel like I've been, if I haven't been with him for a while. But because I went to the temple, probably like, a quick 5-minute check-in.
All right. And is everyone? You were kind of talking last time about your prepping to go out and potentially see what's going on over in Barsafe. With the well, are you actually dressing in your normal armor and weapons and stuff? Or are you dressing in different traveling clothes? I have to ask just because.
The usual, everything with the cloak over it.
Okay.
I don't know what my normal dress is. I thought that it was like I wore the leather armor. Well, I'll be wearing the armor then.
That's completely up to you. I mean, I don't want to assume that you're always because if you walk into a fancy establishment and they're like, "Hey, you can't come in with your armor," and you say, "No, I changed into fancy clothes." I just every now and then I'll ask if you have an outfit change, just because it can be relevant.
Yeah, I'll be wearing my armor.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll be wearing my vest and my cape.
All right. Do you guys all
Alright.
come downstairs? Do you stay in your room and wait for someone to come get you? What do you
I
do?
go ahead and head downstairs whenever I'm done with my morning rituals.
Wait, I'd like to just like ask everyone else what they're doing, because if so, only you're going to see your god.
Well, I
I think
in my
he's
my
praying
room.
in his room.
Yeah, I just wake up, pray in my room, go downstairs, go see if there's any breakfast or anything in the inn.
Yeah. See if there's
I'm just gonna eat one of my good berries, and I mean I'll still be like down in the lobby area, but I don't need to buy anything to eat.
Oh, yeah, let me move me. Just gonna.
Oops. Oh, it looks like I also do that meditation thing. It only takes me 4 hours to sleep.
Yeah, that's an elf thing.
Yeah, I just completely realized that. Okay.
It's not like you
I come
can't
down and take a
sleep.
seat next to Davros
You can
as well.
still sleep if you want. When I see him come by, I'm like, you feeling any better today?
I don't want to talk about last night.
Oh, Alexander.
Yes.
If I take one of the good berries at morning and I'm at like full health, do I get +1 temporary health or no?
No.
Okay. Sounds good.
All right. Well, just as when you guys first saw this establishment, as far as the doors open, it is busy. It's crowded. Tons of people everywhere. This is a really hopping place for breakfast. And just the smell is just fantastic, especially for those who may or may not have had a bit of a rough night with alcohol. The bacon grease is just permeating everything. It's fantastic when you walk into the diner and you know it's a greasy spoon, but you're not upset about it at all. That's what you just walk downstairs to. There is fresh bread that's being brought in the door as you guys come down at the same time, and it's being brought in by some, obviously a baker coming in with like a huge stack of it, and everyone's like, "The bread's here!" It's a big deal. Kruska, kind of sees you guys and nods at you, grunts, and he's still continuously cleaning that one damn mug.
That mug never gets clean, does it?
It doesn't need to be clean.
As you guys come downstairs, he kind of grunts at a few people who are sitting at the bar, and they shuffle around and move some stools so that you guys have places to sit. And some of them seem a little confused as to why they're doing that. Like, who are these people? Like, they have no idea who you are. You have no renown whatsoever. But no one argues with Krusk. That's just no point.
When we get to the bar, I want to pull. I kind of want to motion Krusk to come like close to me. And I want to slide 1 gold coin, and very quiet. I want to be like, hey, so I noticed last night you didn't slip any meat into his food. You think you could do that for me during breakfast?
Oh my god.
Do you need me to roll a deception again?
Let me.
Wait. If he rolls a deception, I have to roll against him with something else, right?
Actually, I'm gonna want you to roll me a persuasion if you don't mind.
A persuasion? All right.
Yeah, you're trying to convince an innkeeper to potentially harm one of his guests.
Well, oh my
wow.
I'd like to do a perception check real quick.
Okay.
But then I would have to do deception because I said I was doing this quietly.
Okay.
Right?
Here come the 20s.
Yes.
Knew it.
Okay.
I rolled low.
Okay. Pak, you are able to tell that there is whispered conversation. You didn't quite catch all of it, but you did hear slip, meat, and the gold. You saw the gold passage.
Okay.
Motherfucker.
Cross kind of considers you for a little bit. I should have dice around here somewhere. There they are. And so far, I have not used the dice that my other group told me I'm not allowed to use anymore, and you guys are very lucky.
Are they mean dice?
I've had 2 tables forbid me from using them.
Jeez.
I call them my
Dice.
gnome dice. I call them my gnome dice. Other people have used them to try to see if they're like, oh, they're weighted or well. No, it's just they love me with a passion. All right.
Some of the 20s.
Crust kind of chuckles. He, as he's cleaning up, he sets the rag on down on top of the coin, and then goes back to cleaning the mug. But the coin's no longer on the tabletop.
Smooth.
Yes.
However, no one's ordered breakfast.
We should get some breakfast. I kind of look at the group. I'm like, we should get some breakfast before we head out. And I order the usual.
I have gooseberry.
Bacon. I order like some bacon, some sausage, and one of the new rolls of bread that just walked in.
And Varys orders just 2 pieces of bacon and a small little loaf of bread.
Hey, Ost! You should try one of these goodberries.
Really? What are they made of? Are they made of good
They're
things, right?
magical berries.
I love the same thing.
Okay.
And you don't have to eat for like the rest of the day. They're great.
Wow, that's actually quite convincing.
Yeah, but don't you want some of that fresh bread they just brought in?
Oh, well, I mean, I'd have to ask them if it has eggs or not in it. Bread usually... Well, actually... No, wait. Bread doesn't have eggs.
Fresh bread, straight off the oven.
is
Look at
fresh
it. You
bread.
can smell it. You can smell it.
I mean, you have a point. They both
can
sound
still
good.
eat
I
it.
I
think
mean,
they
the
go
berries
quite good together.
might be helpful. You could use the berries as a jam on this bread. It'd
Yes,
be
I think
very,
they might go quite good together.
very good bread.
I hear fresh bread in the morning is a little taste of heaven, so to say.
Yes,
Wow.
yes, I think I'll have a slice
Pock?
of bread with a good berry. Thank you so much, Paul.
Hey,
And thank
Pock,
you
do-
guys for the
Pock.
suggestion.
Of course.
Pock, do me a favor and roll a d10.
I love the steps that Pac took. This is great.
Fuck.
Oh, no.
I have good news for you and bad news for you.
What?
The good news is you have 1 berry,
The
I
bad
have
news.
1 berry?
because up to 10 appear in your hand.
Oh.
The bad news is you have 1 berry, and you ate that.
So he doesn't have any berries. This is the
Bullshit.
greatest. This is the greatest.
Wait.
I think I'll have a slice of bread then. So I go to Kreska and I say, I think I'd like 1 slice of bread. And,
Oh, this is gonna be great. Come on, Crust, don't let me down.
Alright.
When I turned to right to talk to Ost, I saw, Varys is sitting to my right, so I'm like, Varys, nice mask. He put
Oh,
on a
thank you.
he put on a new mask, guys. Come on.
Oh, new
Yeah.
mask, huh?
This is my how do you say it? This is my common mask, I guess you could say. It's typically what I prefer to don on when there's no particular reason for any
Where do
other
you
mask.
keep all of these masks?
Yes, I was about to ask, how many do you have?
I think my collection goes
Oh,
upward to 30 now, if I
Oh,
believe
wait,
so.
is it like Kakashi's mask? Like the one that never comes off?
No.
What is under the mask? Another mask?
Yes, I have a...
Mass exception.
That's a tale
Spends an
for
entire section trying to take mask off.
That's
Killer
a-
D&D section.
that's a tale for another night, lads.
I'll give you 5 gold to take off the corner of your mask.
I don't think 5 gold's worth that, my friend.
I tried, guys. I tried. Oh, I'm down 1 gold. Hold up, I gotta mark that.
Am I supposed to buy this food, by the way? Like, I'm getting confused.
No, remember we're
like...
paid for the week.
Oh, okay. You're right.
Is someone messaging somewhere?
Oh, ow, that's odd. I
Oh,
think
sorry.
someone typed.
Yeah, that's me,
No,
sorry.
I just keep hearing pudding, pudding, and I'm like, do I have something going off? I don't think.
I
Maybe.
silenced my phone.
And a
earlier,
Discord,
I know it
maybe?
was
Do you
going
have an
off.
extra Discord server that's going crazy?
No. That's why I was just checking. Anywho, so
Okay.
you guys are sitting there for a little while, and your food comes out, and everyone gets exactly what they ordered.
I want a perception, or not perception. What would it be? Would it be more of like an investigation to kind of see if there's any meat in Austin's food?
It'd be perception.
It would be perception.
Yes, it would be. Because you're looking for something, and actually, Austin, I need you to give me a perception as well.
Yeah, sure. My perception. Good.
Oh, excuse me.
There's no excuse for you.
Oh.
Okay. Davros, you can tell there's definitely a different sheen to his bread than there is to yours. Like yours is pretty matte. It's just a flat piece of bread, and his has it's like a gloss of some kind. You're not really sure what's going on, but it's obviously something. And Ost, you also notice there's something slightly different about your bread, but neither of you really know what's different about the bread. Just it's not. Ost's bread is very clearly something different from Davros's bread.
Can I smell the food? Is that a check?
Yes, nope. You just, before you take a bite, you take a whiff of it, and it's not really a familiar smell to you, but it is something that you've already smelled this morning. It has just kind of a weird, almost like cooked meat smell.
You're putting bacon grease on my goddamn bread.
Hold up.
My character doesn't know that.
I want to try to persuade Ost and tell him that it's just like, it's just the smells of the kitchen, so it's obviously going to be on there. Everything's back there.
Okay, you do a persuasion, and Ost, you need to give me an insight.
An insight? Okay. I've lost everything. Oh my god.
Ost, it's probably just, the kitchen. It's really busy if you look around. It smells. It's nothing to be worried about. They know you're vegan. You've let them know.
Yes, I suppose you're right.
Your bread is probably
I can let them know
bread.
again if they need to know.
Your bread is probably even a special bread of its own. Different roll.
Really? You're probably right. It's probably one of those special breads that has tofu smear on it.
Right?
Oh boy, I'm so excited now.
Oh, it's gonna taste so good.
Boss, just take Davros's advice. This is his homestead. He knows this area like the back of his hand.
Yeah, I'm from.
I would never doubt his word about.
You wouldn't want to insult Krusk and the kitchen staff back.
Man, you guys are just the best. You're so trusting in every way. I can't wait to go on more adventures with you.
Do you eat
Krusk,
it?
Oh.
Do you eat
Krusk,
it?
how much is it for this plate?
Well, yeah, of course I eat it. I eat about like.
How does it taste?
I haven't had this flavor before. It's quite interesting. Although I'm not really sure what it is. I'm kind of scared to keep eating it now.
Varys' head is down as he's just pounding on the table, like holding back his laughter.
Well, you see, the bread made here is very special. You see, what they do is,
Ross, give me another insight check.
Yeah. At this point, I think I can tell.
Oh no.
Yeah, sure. Oh my god.
You see, what they do here is, has he eaten a good portion of the bread by now?
Ost, you are.
I've eaten about half the bread.
You're quite thrilled that you have such caring companions.
Yeah, such great friends, such a great place, giving me exactly what I need.
Although you're slightly concerned as to how exactly they know so much about this kitchen's bread, but as that thought rolls into your mind, the marvelous, delicious, savory taste of your bread that is unlike any bread you've ever eaten just melts into your mouth.
All right. Alexander, I just have to ask, what did they? Can I do like something to see exactly what they put on it? Like, just because I want to spin a tale here.
They cooked it in bacon grease.
Okay, so what I want to do is,
I mean, like, it's a light smear. Nothing. It's not a piece of meat. It's just a bit of grease.
All right.
But yeah.
So you see, what happens is the grills, they're used quite frequently. And when meat put on it, some of the fats, some of the juices get on that grill. And you see, what they do with the bread here is they take some of that animal grease, bacon grease from pigs, and they smeared it all over your bread because I told them to.
Okay, now wait. Now, Austin, I need you to give me an insight check.
Wait, how can I be this stupid?
Okay, Natty
Okay.
20. He's had enough.
Okay.
The game had enough.
Finally, the realization sets in, as does the marvelous flavor on your tongue. And you realize that before, when you thought he was being earnest, he was in fact lying to you. And now he's actually being earnest.
I cannot believe what you have done. I need to get rid of this right now. And so then I go to the bathroom. And
I kind of
You get rid of
yell
it
as he's
very
walking. I was like,
forcefully.
Ost,
And,
it's not personal.
and I take out I don't know. Let's see what I can do here. What do I have on me? Probably something in my herbalism kit. You're not supposed to eat grass, so I take out some grass from my herbalism kit and I try to eat it, and then I puke up everything that I've just eaten, because I just can't stand how it's not like within vegan law to eat. You know.
Yep. No, I gotcha.
When
And
he
so that
Give a
happens.
high five to Davros.
All right, sorry.
Okay.
What were you saying, Ben? When that happens?
What do you mean?
I wanted you to finish your thought. I cut you off. I apologize.
Oh no! That's what happens.
Okay.
I puke it up because I can't take it.
All right, when he walks away, I flick Krusk another 3 gold coins, just dying of laughter. Just
All right.
I am pounding on the table. I can't, biggest smile. This is the happiest I've been since these gnomes have been entering my life and just terrorizing me.
Krusk,
You know what, Davros? I think you're a really neat guy.
I forgot to ask what's the price of this platter?
Oh, it's free.
Is it-
We have everything paid for the week.
It's included in your room and board.
Oh,
That was something that
I'm sorry, I
Nomergon.
completely forgot. Yeah.
Yeah, Nomergon paid for the first
Oh,
week.
I'm sorry. I answered to Krusk because in the last D&D campaign, my character's name was Krusk.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Is that character here now? Is this the job you took after your campaign?
No, but I had a half-orc named Krusk that was a barbarian, and I've just been trying so hard not to answer to Krusk.
Well, that's just what this bartender's name is. It
It's-
wasn't all the stories I did previously, so that's amusing as all get out.
It's fantastic. I love it. Don't worry.
So I'm eating my plate, and you guys notice that this is probably the only mask I have that actually kind of has like a mouth slit, but it's only enough to where you can only see my lips. You can't see the skin around it, and it looks really strange watching me kind of lengthwise eat a piece of bacon very slowly, as if you were putting a log in a wood chipper. Kind of looks like that. And
I'm actually rather concerned as to why you're eating the actual plate itself and not the food on the plate.
Yeah.
This plate of bacon, eating the
Yeah.
plate, leaves the bacon behind.
All right, Ost, do you come back from the restroom?
Yeah, I'm sitting at the end of the bar, kind of disgruntled.
When you do,
but hungry now.
when you do, Crust comes over, and he gives you it looks like a garden green salad and 3 gold.
Holy crap.
Oh, I gotta
You're
mark down 3
That's
gold.
so nice of you. Thank you so much. I really
And-
appreciate this.
And Davros, you're fairly certain that that's 3 gold you just gave Crust.
I figured. I feel a little bit bad, but at the same time, I still can't stop laughing.
Krusk is not smiling. He's not glaring at anyone, but he's just doing his thing. He's
Yeah,
making
his
sure he's
usual.
taking care of his patrons.
I finish my meal. I go to extend a good hearty handshake to Krusk, thank him for all the fun times.
He
I see him.
he grunts at you, and you don't get the impression he's trying to be rude, but he's not going to take your hand.
I figured he doesn't want to get his hands dirty.
He has to clean this. He has to clean this mug.
Yeah, I go down to the group.
Okay.
same. I kind of follow behind him.
Mhm.
Hey,
So,
so
group-
when are we going to head out?
I was about to ask that very question. What is the plan? What are we doing today?
Well, we should probably try and get to the well. Since it is
Oh,
early
is
morning.
that the? Oh my God, I forgot about the stump of the rock.
The stump and the boulder.
Okay. Well,
It's a tree in a boulder, thank you.
It's a stump of a tree
It's
in a
a
boulder.
stump!
Okay, fine. Maybe
a
it's
stump.
Ost, this is
Maybe.
why you ate bacon grease this morning.
Well,
Well, if we've had enough fun for the morning, I feel it's time to get down to business. Are we all ready to
yes,
go?
let's get down to business. And I just rush towards the exit.
Oh, hold on, partner.
As you rush to the
Okay,
exit,
follow.
standing outside the exit is a troglodyte.
Oh, I forgot to tell him about the horses.
No. We had a conversation about the horse.
Oh, I
You
told you
did
about the
tell us
horses?
No,
Okay.
horses.
Yeah.
So there's a troglodyte who is familiar to you, standing outside there, and he looks like
Jesus.
the last time you went in where he was standing. He looks like he hasn't moved a bit.
Don't you ever eat?
He waves at you awkwardly.
Hey, buddy!
Oh my god. I kind of like
What are you
wave.
doing?
Then I put my hand on my head as I see Pac walk over.
I am helping.
Can you lead us to
Um,
the correct gate to
um,
leave to get to what was the name of the city again? I apologize.
Bar save.
Varsave.
Barsave.
Barsaive.
Varsave.
Varsave.
Okay. Can you lead us to the proper gate to exit towards Varsave?
Yes. Well, any gate could
And I show him
closest.
the very
Closest.
poorly
gate.
drawn map. So and I'm like, so we can follow this.
Ah. And then he starts walking down towards. He starts walking this way.
I follow him.
Yep.
Okay.
Follow
Does anyone try to engage him in conversation, or you just kind of follow along? Oh,
I-
also,
I ask him, what do you eat exactly? You've been standing here the whole time.
real quick, everyone, give me an insight check as you
Yeah,
start
sure.
walking.
I swear, if there's a stupid shrubbery.
Jesus. No, that'd be perception. This is like insight as to.
Okay.
Average.
You all got above 10, right?
Yeah.
I'm seeing
Yeah.
that right? Yeah. Okay. All of you can tell that he is very, very clearly trying his best to walk slowly, and he's still outpacing you guys just a bit.
Nice.
I yell in
Just-
front of
I
me,
mean-
run.
Hmm?
I'm like, run. We'll keep up.
Ah, don't tell him to run. I don't want to
He-
run.
Well, I
He-
guess we start running then.
He makes a sound that you think it's a chuckle, but it kind of has a bit of a wheezing aspect, almost a snake-like aspect to it. And he's just like, "No, you,
No.
you, no."
No.
No, I clean now.
Now, give me perceptions.
Ooh.
Natty 20. That's what we talking about,
Yep.
boys.
Oh my god, I'm so bad. I like literally perceive nothing.
Davros,
Is there a frickin' shrubbery?
I'd call it more of a bush.
Alright, so I have an extra pair of commoner's clothes. Does that mean I have an extra shoe somewhere in my bag?
Uh-huh.
I want to throw my shoe at the bush.
All right. The bush doesn't move, but somehow you miss. Anywho, continuing on. Trogdor leads you all to the south exit of the town, and he's still awkward the entire time. Did anyone say they wanted to ask him? Oh, yeah, someone asked him what he eats.
Yeah.
I don't.
You don't eat. How do you not eat?
Magic?
Yes.
I think you just
And-
put words into his mouth.
And he raises one of his clawed hands, and on the ring finger of his left hand, there is a ring that looks like it's intertwined pieces of wheat twining over themselves.
Nice.
So he
And he kinda-
basically like has energy with the ring.
He kind of points at it and it's like
Sustenance?
yes.
Sustenance.
See, I've been spending all day with him yesterday. I can pick up what he's trying to put down.
Any other questions as you're walking out?
Nope.
Did we make it to the gate?
You've made it to the gate.
I
Yes.
hand everyone but Pock their horse statue, and I hold the little pony one as high above his head as I can.
Give me the pony, man! Come on! Everyone else got a horse!
After about 2 jumps, I hand it to him.
How much do these horse? I'm assuming they don't have a weight value because they're
No,
Right,
they're negligible for the.
Got it. Okay.
The statue part.
Okay.
Trogdor kind of offers you a slight bow, and then he taps Davros on the shoulder. He winks at you once, his eye closing vertically instead of horizontally, and all you see is a cloud of dust as he runs away, and you cannot track his movement.
Holy cow.
Holy crap.
Well,
I just
I'm
turn
glad
around and
we
throw
can
the
keep
horse
up with
statue.
it.
I just turn
glad
around
he
and
didn't run.
crash the horse statue on the ground.
And you have a horse in front of you.
Whoa.
What the-
I'll do the same.
I hop on.
And you have a horse in front of you.
Oh, I want to try.
I
The,
do the
horse,
same thing.
the horses that are appearing are completely equipped with tackle and everything that you need. They're ready to ride, and they don't have an exactly organic look about them, but not an exactly manufactured look about them. There's something in between. You can't quite place it. They're not real, but they're not fake.
These are some
It's
very
real-
strange horses.
It's very hard for you to tell the difference. I mean, if you look at next to natural horse, it moves a little bit more rigidly. Its joints don't seem to be
Oh,
muscle structure doesn't seem to be quite the right way, but it's also not something that someone would make in a toy shop or a little kid's toy that moves slightly.
What
So,
color is my horse?
They're all brown.
They're all brown.
Dang
I'm
it.
naming mine
They're-
Sparky.
They're all brown, and yours is named Sparky.
So I just want to point out, I looked up troglodyte on Google Images, and this came up.
Discord. Oh.
That is not him.
I'm not sure if that's the kind of
No,
thing.
there's other troglodytes, but I just wanted to share that.
Why? Thank you.
Well, what's the
let's
thing
see.
above it? Jeez.
I will see if I can't find you a better image of what he
I
looks
want to
like.
hop
That's
on my
okay.
horse. Does it allow me to? Like I approach
Yeah.
it calmly and just hop on the horse.
Can I do a really quick
Something
check on the
like
horse?
this.
I'm curious. I think it would be like an Arcana check to see like the magical history of it or something like that.
Yeah, he's more like that, but put him in monk's robes.
Oh,
Okay.
got ya.
Cool.
You want to do a what check on what?
I think it's an Arcana check on it to see like what it might be, like what kind of magic it is.
What kind of magic? What is the horse?
Yeah, like the
Okay.
horse.
Yeah, go ahead.
Well, I guess I don't know anything.
You can tell that it makes a horse.
You're fairly certain that it's some type of a shrinking and growing horse. Yeah, that's just what your arcane knowledge tells you.
Well, there we go.
I get up on my horse. I hope you gentlemen know how to ride.
I know how to ride a lot of things.
Checks
Have you
here.
ever ridden a squirrel?
Have
no,
you ever learned to be quiet?
No, Pock, I have not.
There's really big squirrels in the forest sometimes. I've ridden several of them.
You have to take
Now-
me to the forest sometime.
As you begin following your map, once again, you all kind of have a heightened senses about you. You're paying attention to your surroundings. This is an adventure. You're actually going out there. You're doing this thing. And
Yeah.
it's gonna be great. It's gonna be exciting.
Yeah.
Eventually, because right now it's just really boring. You're just riding on a horse, pretty flat landscape, and nothing's really happening. It's not really anything interesting yet. Do you guys have anything you want to do during your travels? Do you talk a certain way? Are you constantly looking out for things? Is one person riding ahead, riding back? How is it that you guys travel as a group?
I know
kinda like in the
personally,
middle.
I keep
Yeah.
my eye out for danger.
Okay, which eye? Left eye or right eye?
Left eye for the left side, right eye for the middle, and my right hand for the right side.
Gotcha. Okay.
I look at like plants and I see if there's anything that like we could like stop and use at trees and things like that, you know. So kind of like in the shrub, if there is any forest kind of area, if there is a forest area around us, I'm not entirely sure what the surroundings look like right now. Because all I know is we're gonna see a giant tree stump and that's it.
Mhm. As you guys,
Oh, sorry.
Go ahead.
I was gonna say, I'm kind of so I ride at the tail end at the very back.
Mhm.
I have a very large preference to my left side in regards to being ready for attack, but I'm kind of just being wary about everything around me if possible. But a very heavy preference on our left side.
I'll be in the front, by the way. I'll always kind of stand near the front.
Okay. I'm keeping an eye out, but not for enemies. I'm looking around for animals.
Oh my god.
Actually, I think I'm actually more in the back. I'd say based off of like being a ranger and bow and everything. So I'd have a tendency to be farther in the back.
So I'm feeling
Don't
like
put
if
me
we have to
second.
ride a file formation, it would be me, Pock, Varys.
Yeah, I guess so.
And I'm assuming that you're not always this rigid straight line of
No.
perfect
No,
marching.
no.
They're
We're like,
flavoring back and forth, and yeah, okay. Just so you guys know.
Yep.
Any conversations that start brewing? Anyone
At
have
one
any
point-
songs they start singing?
At one point where it's very flat land, I want to turn to Varys and be like, 100-meter race. Let's see whose horse is faster.
Davros, I think you underestimate me, my friend. I learned how to ride horses when I was a mere baby.
I learned how to ride horses from my noble family. Don't underestimate the power of the dark side. I mean, Nerul.
How posh. How posh of you.
All right.
I
well,
don't know how to
Kinda like-
wait.
Trial and
So,
error.
I'd like to. Crap. This is gonna be a couple checks. I want to do an animal handling check to
okay,
see if
good.
I can get Davros's horse to basically make him lose here.
All right.
I think it'd be an animal handling check. I don't know.
You are correct.
Okay, yeah, I'll go ahead and do
So, and Pock, you were saying something?
Was I saying something? Sorry.
I heard
was
your-
just-
that. Nope, I fail hopelessly trying to
Dear
pet the
heavens,
animal.
man.
I heard
Hold
the
up.
joy of your high-pitched squeak.
I think I was just saying that I
Okay,
learned
yeah.
how to ride horses through trial and error. So
Ah.
wait, is everyone having a race right now?
Well, I know
No,
it's
it's
just
just
Varys
me
and
and
I
Varys.
are.
Yeah.
Can I race?
No one's
Sure,
stopping you from
Pock,
racing.
You can race.
Alright, so what do I roll for the race?
You
This was
guys
the
are only
animal
doing-
handling, just to prove that I've been
Oh,
lost.
okay.
You guys are all going to actually do it rolling animal handling.
Okay.
Oh,
I rolled a 5.
And this is separate for the...
Nice.
I think that one was. I think the one
Sick.
that we rolled there, Ost, was for if you were gonna make my horse go slow, though.
Yeah.
That's not the
Oh, I
actual
guess you're
race.
right.
Oh god,
Well, I
that was
failed that
great.
one. I'll roll another. Oh my god.
Is
I'm
it
like
plus
the
one? Yeah,
king of
plus one.
This is
failing.
not gonna be your game today, man.
Nope, not at all.
All right, as you guys begin your race, the horses are spurred into action, and
Yeah.
maybe someone's just doesn't seem to be quite sure what's going on.
I couldn't believe my horse is failing me so bad. I thought I was good at this.
Like, it seems like it's simultaneously being told to go and stop at the same time. So
No,
it's just
It
kinda,
just starts walking in circles. Like
It
it
just
it spins like a car
As the other-
drifting.
as the other horses take off in a dead run, yours just kind of starts trotting and then veers a little left and keeps veering left and is still circling left. Varys and Davros, you guys are just chugging away just fine. Your horses are listening to you. Everything's going great, but out of nowhere, the fastest pony you have ever seen in your days is being spurred on, not by harsh kicks, not by any kind of spurs or any anger, not by a yell, not by anything that you guys are doing. No, it's being encouraged happily along. It's being told what a great job it's doing and how he's so proud of it as Puck encourages his pony to speed past you all and win the race.
No.
Correct.
Stupid Pock!
Horses aren't anything like giant squirrels, but they're still like really fun and really fast. He did so great, didn't he?
It's the tiny
good
pony.
job. Good job, Pock.
You know what, Pock? That was
That's the best
great.
thing that you've ever said to me.
Pock, you get a high five for that. I kind of like get off my horse. I kind of like kneel down for him so he can reach me.
Mhm.
I want to give him a high five, but as strong as I physically can.
Okay, roll me a strength check.
I
Puck, if you could also-
Strength or athletics?
Yeah, Puck. Give me a strength check.
Oh, I
It's
can't wait for
specified
this natty 20.
You specify it as hard as you actually can. And Puck, if you could do one in response. Actually, strength or dex as you see him kind of winding up for a high five.
Okay, I'll do a dex saving throw.
I knew it! I knew it!
Puck is able to. He still high fives you, but he's able to have his arm kind of go with the flow, and you're actually caught a slight bit off balance, but you don't fall. Nothing like you did last night when you fell all over your friend Varys.
Yeah.
Wow. Hawk seems to be quite strong, huh?
It was luck.
I go over
Alright,
and
that was
I.
a fun little. That was a
Oh,
fun little game.
look who's
Continue.
finally catching up to us as he comes trotting along.
Well,
Is that Ost? Wait a minute, he wasn't with us? Oh, that is golden.
I kind of go over to Varys, you know, fist bumps and high fives.
Hey, Ost, you want another bread roll?
Get into that.
fuck you.
We've got the special sauce right here.
I'm fine, thank you.
Alright, so I kind of get back on my horse and kind of start getting everyone to start going again.
All right.
As we're going, I'm just kind of singing this song under my breath.
Which song?
Oh, there we go.
This song?
The wheels on the
Wait,
bus
what?
go.
What is this?
You have a lot of stuff,
It's a commercial. sent me
and
to
you
a
love the
commercial.
things you own.
Beer.
You never want-
Beer.
Hi, Billy Mays here.
Billy Mays here.
Oh my gosh, stupid
What tune
Gaelic.
is that?
Oh shit! This is like an actual like
All right.
Gaelic
All right.
song.
nice
I was
song.
I was just listening to it. I was enjoying
Celtic.
it quite a bit. Thank you. Thank you.
Yep.
I want to
You guys
sing.
continue along.
I want to sing a
Who
song
had-
made by Ludacris called "Move."
You're actually not. You're not familiar with the bard. It's not Ludacris. It's Ludadrizzit. And no, wait, no. There's a pair of bards out there
Ludadrizzit
that
and
you've heard
50
of.
copper. Yep.
Yes, you've heard of them.
Yes,
so I'm
we
glad
have.
you're here. I just had to make sure you knew they existed.
Oh yes.
What about
Paul told us the tale.
I
Good.
prefer two
Moot
satchels
Wog.
personally.
Is there one called Moot Wog? Snoop Dogg? Snoop Wog?
Oh, I love Snoop Wolf.
Oh,
Whoop's not.
have you heard of?
It's
Whoop
no,
not.
it's Snoop Warg.
Wog.
So,
Kendrick.
who is carrying the map?
I
is
am.
trying to
I never
navigate
gave it
the
away.
Yeah, Davos has it.
Okay, give me a survival check, please.
Ooh.
All of us?
No, just whoever has the map.
Oh my God, we're lost.
Mm.
We're lost,
Okay.
boys.
You come to a part where the road,
Snatch them.
and this isn't like a paved road. No, that's not how it works here. This is not a stone. It's just got a road going on, and there's a part where it looks like it either veers left if that's really a road or a path or what, and there's one that goes just straight forward.
We're going
Which
left.
way do you choose?
Do we
We're
see
going
any
left.
landmarks yet?
Do you see any what?
Do we see any landmarks yet? Because like I know what we do at the landmarks. I remember.
Nothing. No. You
I
don't see a
turned to the
giant
group.
stump or
This is
Okay.
the one time I turned to the group. Guys, I
Davros,
think I'm
what's the
lost.
matter?
I think I'm lost.
Oh my. Oh God. Okay.
Jeez. Let's take a look at it.
I give it to
Okay, go
Pock.
ahead.
Thanks!
I lean over Pock's shoulder and look at you.
It doesn't look like we do anything until we get to the tree stump.
All right, so
But
let's
they're
keep
clearly-
going
they're-
straight.
Okay.
Okay, wait. No. We roll for survival. We need to survive. I roll. Okay, at least I got something slightly better.
You can tell that you're kind of glancing at the map as Pock's holding it. It's pretty low down there. You can tell that there are two paths in front of you, and neither of them look like they're more or less of a road than the other. So you're not sure quite which one you should be taking.
Someone
They
needs
both-
a natty 20. Go ahead.
So, if so far I've heard someone say they're going to go straight. Anyone else?
I think we should go straight.
All right.
Well, my personal motto is that left is always right. But if there's a group consensus for straight, then I won't argue.
I want to
think we
have
should
my
just keep- wait.
I want to have my scythe ready.
Okay. Your scythe is ready. What is it ready for?
Just in case, because we're at a split in the road. I don't feel safe. I
in
want my
case you-
scythe.
So it's like a big plains, though, right? Like we're in like a. We can
There-
see pretty far.
There's some sparse trees here and there, but it's nothing foresty. You can still see pretty far. Slightly rolling hills, but nothing to obscure vision completely.
Can we do like a perception check
For what?
just to like look ahead
Sure.
in both paths, or maybe
Sure.
specifically one. I'm not sure.
Go ahead.
Okay.
You see ahead of you.
I'll roll.
Well-
I'll roll too. I'll roll also.
Okay.
Oh.
He
I guess
sees
you see
behind him.
less.
Yeah, my mask covers my face. I can't
No,
see
actually,
anything.
no. What's happened is you're still not quite good at handling this horse, and all you're seeing is the tail end of Varys' horse. Sorry, I mean, sorry, of Davros' horse. That's sorry.
My horse
whatever.
poops in front of him.
All right. Well,
Like you can't see any remarkable features that are on either path, or if one seems like it's
Let's go
more
straight.
traveled or less traveled ahead.
Let's go straight. If it doesn't
I
work,
say
we'll come
I
back.
say we go straight, because if we go left, then we might be veering off the actual road.
If that's what you guys think, I won't argue. We'll deal with whatever comes with.
All right, you guys begin heading straight. As you continue, you can hear the sounds of a river up ahead. With very little knowledge whatsoever, you could tell that the river would have intersected either road you took. So that hasn't changed. Looking at the map, there's there's like an errant line that probably is supposed to be the river, but it's not labeled as such, and it's not depicted or anything of that nature. As you approach, you can tell there's a bridge up ahead, but that's about all you can see from here. You're not sure if it's anything more than a wooden bridge or a rope bridge or what the deal is, but you can tell there's a bridge up ahead. So hopefully safe passage across the river.
I'm taking the bridge.
When we get to the bridge, I'd like to do a perception check.
Yeah.
Just looking at its structure and stuff.
Okay, go ahead and give me a perception check.
I'm doing one as well.
At the bridge, I want to look more to see
Like
if
the one-
it looks like
that's
there's any
pretty good.
traps, rather than looking
Okay.
at the bridge.
All right.
Oh, new map. Oh, I see.
All right.
That's the
Give me
kind
one
of bridge.
sec.
Yeah, Varys kind of just stays a little alert. He kind of has his left hand has still been tucked under his cape this entire time, but it's readily on a blade if he really needs it.
Mm-hmm.
I
Just rolling with my
specifically
scythe
want
out.
to do perception check on like the forest in front of the bridge or like the shrub up ahead.
Mm-hmm. Sec. Pull over. You're in the river. Congratulations. All right, so you guys are down here on this is actually, sorry, you guys are going to be on the other side. You guys are at the north side of the bridge because you're heading south. So you guys are up here. As far as the rolls, let me see. Can you guys move yourself up to the north part of the bridge, please?
We can't move
Yeah,
I can't move mine.
We don't have
anyways.
permission on this page.
Ah, that's ridiculous. Because I said each one to be icon specifically for you guys. I'll have to try to fix that. That's weird.
Okay.
Let me try that again. Represents. Okay, Ost, can you move yours?
Didn't I move further back?
Okay, yeah, you can
Cool.
move yours. Okay, Pac, can you try to move yours?
Yep, mine's good.
I can't move.
Okay, try again.
There we go. I have power.
And then, yeah, let me. Okay, so that'll be something to get used to. Because I set each token to represent your characters, but apparently the setting is still. Maybe it updates slowly, but I had to reset it. I don't know. Anywho, I digress. So let's go back to the rolls. First, we had Pac. You were checking to see the state of the bridge.
structure of the bridge. Yep.
There's some broken boards. You can see what you're seeing there on the map. It's a rope bridge with boards across it. It does still look. It's not a thin boards by any means. It is definitely designed for horse travel. It's a 10-foot wide bridge. I mean, we're talking a pretty big thing, but it's not in the best state of repairs.
Okay.
All right, Davros, what were you looking for?
Danger.
Traps.
Enemies, danger.
Okay. You can tell there's something over here, a slight little ledge that goes down to the river basin, but you can't tell what. Danger, you're not sure, but you can tell there's something there. And Ost, what were you looking for?
I was looking across to see if I could see anything like in the bushes up ahead and trees and stuff.
Nothing out of the ordinary. It's just the other side of the bridge, but you can't really see if there's
Alright,
there's nothing that sounds like it's over there.
I'm not a very
Okay.
stealthy individual, so I'm gonna whisper to my group. I'll be like, "Hey guys, I think there might be something down there. If someone can sneakily
I
go
am
check it out."
super stealthy. I've got +7 in that.
Damn, son.
That's one of my special things. I'm super stealthy. Let me do it.
I believe the ranger would actually be the best fit for this kind of mission.
As you call out your stealth, everyone is very thrilled to hear this. Everyone, all five.
Wow!
Wait, all 5?
All 5 of us. Wait
What?
a second.
Whenever he's starting to go down, I put on my shield and ready my
Yeah.
staff.
Scythe is out.
So give me that
Okay.
stealth.
Do
Give me that
I
stealth
need to
roll,
roll?
please. Yes, please. I need a stealth roll.
Okay, yeah. Yes.
There we go.
Wow.
Okay.
You are
Okay.
You are indeed stealthy. And
So I'm like somewhere over here, I
yeah,
guess.
perfect. That is perfect. And give me a perception check as you have.
Sure. Okay. Well.
Wouldn't he have
see
advantage
it?
because he knows to look for something over there?
Not. It's not a issue of that type of advantage right now.
Dang, I tried.
Okay. Yep. No, you
It's
did.
alright, man.
Let me. I'm rolling a perception check for no one in particular. Calm down there. All right. I also natty 20'd. So in any case, as you look down there, you can see it looks like it has like dreadlocks that are mixed with some type of rotting plant matter in its hair. It's tall. It has rock-like skin, long claws, and just a maw of teeth, and it stares up at you. Give me a nature check.
I'm like, I don't know if this is a plant enemy, but that's something I know a lot about.
It's not a plant.
It's not a plant enemy? Okay. Well, I
Oh,
Oh, that looks
looks
dangerous.
like I know what this is.
All right. Let's see. You know a troll when you see one. Yeah.
A bridge
Like
troll?
a troll who lives under
Oh
a
my
bridge.
gosh.
So he looks up at you, and he smiles a very hungry smile. You think that he has little to no problem with eating meat. He is not vegan.
He is not vegan.
good assessment.
Okay, at this point, I think it's time to go. Guys, there's a troll down there. I kind of go over to them and say that.
Really? A
and
bridge
I
troll?
think it saw me.
And I'll move forward.
A
They
bridge
have
troll?
they have a troll, and I move forward.
As you
Come
move
on, don't lie to us.
before-
You're trying
before
to
you-
scare us,
Oh,
aren't you?
before I
Because we
move
made
over?
you.
before you get too far, a troll jumps up and lands right there.
Oh, sweet! I don't have to
Oh.
go down to it.
And
Oh,
we
God,
rolled
you
Oh,
are
for
sweet!
mine.
And battle music came on right now. That's 10 out of 10. I
No, I'm
want to
still
go to engage it.
listening to Gaelic Storm.
I
Now,
want to engage it.
As you wait, moment. As you're getting ready to engage, it holds up its hand and looks at you all in very, very eloquent common. Well, greetings, travelers. I'm very pleased to see you today. How can I help you?
We need to get across to get to a well.
Well, that does sound very important. I'm sure someone just as important as you, who has this very important mission, has no problem, paying the toll.
And
What's
how
the
much
toll?
is the toll?
Roughly 50 gold.
I'd like to roll what was it gonna roll? Persuasion.
Okay.
Let's see. Was that +3? Double checking. Don't want to cheat. Okay. Come on. Frick.
Oh no.
Okay, what do you say?
Well, I'm sure a fine troll as yourself understands that adventurers come into hard times, and it's money's kind of a tough issue.
You're right. I guess you could qualify me as a fine troll. So now you can pay the fine.
I tried.
What's the check I do to see on how he's equipped and powerful, like how strong I think he is? I don't know.
Ost, whenever you rolled for your troll lore knowledge or nature knowledge, you know that they are typically
11. Okay.
Yeah, you know that they're enough for people who've been adventuring for quite a bit of time to kind of take on. They have the ability to regenerate from attacks. Their weapons do a fairly significant amount of damage, and they can also attack more than just once. Also, you know that they have very, very clear senses of smell, so he's probably known you were coming for a while.
Okay. Oh wait, I think I did roll the 20 for
No, that was the
nature. I
21.
realized
Yeah.
I rolled 11 for perception.
I want to do a nature check just to see if I know the same things that he knows.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay, so he's pretty
No.
strange.
As far as you're aware, Puck, trolls are actually more likened to squirrels than they are to giants.
I want to insight check him to see how shady he is. Like, obviously he's a bridge troll, but to see like if he's at least gonna be honest with our payment.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let me throw this in there.
What does his teeth look like? Like, are they like
Looks.
a nice golden yellow or like a white teeth or?
They're
what?
actually
You can
very
tell.
they're actually very clean.
Oh God, no. That's a bad sign, guys.
Davros, you're fairly certain that because you were trying to see if he's shady or not, right?
I'm just kidding. I don't know.
You're fairly certain that the moment you give him the 50 gold, he'll just very happily move to the side. He'll sit on the rock right there to his left, and he'll just watch you pass by and maybe even give you a good story or two.
Guys, I honestly don't think we can take him. We're all pretty new here. We might have to just dish out the 50 gold.
I
That's
don't
my pride
know a
more than
lot of
anything.
gold.
Ferris, how much do you have on you? I'm figuring if anyone's gonna have
Let me-
money, it'll probably be you and me.
I kind of look in my. I pull out the satchel that we got from the
Oh,
bar.
that's right.
and
There's
I say,
50 gold in it.
I still have the 50 gold pieces.
Throw him the satchel with just
Maybe
the 50
this is what
gold
it's
in it.
for.
I kind of swing the satchel and toss it in front of the troll. Kind of you can't see it under my mask, but I have a look of sneer, like I'm very angry, like pridefully I am very torn about this, but I kind of just go along with it.
All right. He very easily pierces the bag with one of his claws, and the coins fall into his palm, letting the bag fall down to the ground. A very, very graceful gesture. He kind of jingles them around. His hand's plenty large to hold all 50 of the coins. He's like, well, good. Now you can finally answer my question to be upon your way.
What's the question?
Good question.
What question?
Well, you've paid the entrance fee to ask the riddles. You've heard of bridge trolls. I assume
Oh
you knew about the riddles.
Oh no!
All right.
I want to try to be
Go
persuasive.
ahead.
Lay it on us.
I want to try and be persuasive and say another 25 gold to skip the riddles.
All right.
Persuasion check.
Mm-hmm. To skip the riddles, though, I mean, I don't often get that many travelers here, so I would be kind of ashamed to miss out on at least some fun. I'll ask you 2 instead of 3. How's that?
I don't know if that's a good deal. What happens if we don't get the riddles right?
Well, I thank you for your time, and we part ways. You north, me here.
Well, I mean, I guess it can't be the end of the world if we're not allowed to cross. I mean, obviously, getting to Barsane, if everyone says it's so easy, then why are we running into this? And I'm talking to the group when I'm saying that. I'm not saying that to like in his
Right.
face or anything.
I kind of So we're like back into the group. I'm just you guys can't see it on my mask, but you can see me kind of like breathing kind of really heavily, like in a kind of an angry tone. I was like, I'm really starting to get really sick and tired of this troll.
I honestly
Look.
highly doubt we can
Let's
take
just try to answer his riddles. If we get them wrong, well. If we go back the other way, if we get them right, then we can get across. Okay?
it. We can
But we
try
will
the
not
riddles.
fight him. We cannot fight him. This is not a good idea.
And he kind of just like, oh, you can, but I don't recommend it.
What's the
Okay.
riddles?
Okay, give us the riddles.
I'll give you some simple ones as you're so entertaining. What is a head, a tail, and is brown and has no legs?
Wait. Do we get a lot of tries?
Yes. You can answer as long as you'd like. I don't mind.
A legless squirrel.
That would possibly no.
Well, I'm sorry. Can out of character? Can I hear that riddle again?
Yeah. What has a head, a tail, is brown, and has no legs?
Is it a penny?
A what?
A penny, like a copper penny.
I've heard that. I've heard of coppers. I've never heard of pennies.
Oh, what, Austin?
Doing?
But yes, it is a copper.
Oh, okay. It's a
Copper.
copper.
Copper is the currency, not penny. So
Good job.
it's like, well done. All right. Another easy one. The more you take, the more you leave behind.
Is there any rolls I can do to kind of like?
See if
Yes,
his character
after-
knows.
Get a hint.
After a few minutes of you guys trying it out, I'll have you roll for it in case your character didn't realize. But I like to.
Yeah. Just double checking.
Yep.
So it was
The more you take,
the more you take,
leave
the
behind.
more you leave behind. Is it years?
No. You,
That's
I'm not
pretty
good at these
good.
things. I'm a gentleman, not a riddler. The more you take, the more you leave behind. What could this mean?
he begins kind of pacing back and forth. Not really. He doesn't seem like he's agitated. He seems like he's pacing back and forth. So he's just kind of moving here, so on and so forth. Like he doesn't seem annoyed. He seems like he's more amused. Kind of like when someone's talking on the phone and they have to walk around the house.
Well, think, guys. Okay, let's actually talk about this. It might actually help a little bit. So it's not something that is physical. I don't think. I mean, it might be something physical, but the idea is that when you take it, it leaves more behind. Meaning that it's a thing
Knowledge, wisdom.
that. I mean, but the more you leave behind, maybe, it could be something along those lines. Like, the more you take.
Ost, you're just
Something.
repeating the riddle.
No, but I'm trying to think
Maybe
about
if
it
you
differently
ate
than
more
something
meat,
physical.
you would be able to come up with a better idea.
Do you have meat? I like meat.
Meat.
Is it knowledge or wisdom?
It is not.
No, okay. Just throwing them out there.
Yeah, you're good.
Why don't you
Hey,
roll?
everyone
You're
give me a
Puck.
perception
You
check.
got what, like a 37 on intelligence?
Perception.
Is that perception?
Everyone roll me a perception, please.
Oh god. I'm bad.
Puck?
Yes.
Hold on 1 second, actually. I'm pulling you out of chat. Yay. Alright.
Puck seems like he's onto something.
Behind.
Ost, why don't you use your vegan powers to vanquish the troll away?
It doesn't work that way.
Oh my gosh, all the tales I hear about vegans have been lies.
My scythe is getting
Lies, I say.
my scythe is getting dull.
Alright.
Oh, wait. Is it like air? Like oxygen? Like what we breathe and let out?
I'm not familiar with those terms, but no, it is not that. It's far simpler. Just put your mind to it. Really
Time?
walk out the issue. No, it's not time.
This is just walking? A trail?
Wait. Wait. If it's walking, footsteps?
Very good little one.
Nice.
Puck, you are slowly climbing up the ladder of my favorite people.
Wow, that one hurts. I ordered you a steak.
Well, I thought my answer was good too.
Oh, I'm sorry. I don't see that stake moving the troll out of our way.
You know what the steak did do? Make you puke.
Also, you tried to poison me last night. Don't think I haven't forgotten about that.
They were herbs
What?
for
That-
healing.
that
You
was
were
not
so
poison,
drunk
that
you
was
didn't know what was
herbs.
going on.
They were
Oh,
supposed
herbs.
to make you feel
Okay.
better.
Okay. Like I said,
Since I
everything
only
that
gave
I've been
since
told
I
about
only gave
vegans
him
have been
some of the
lies.
herbs, I want to pull out some of the herbs that I had still and shove it down his throat. Well, shove it into his mask.
Okay, I'll roll against that.
I think
Yeah.
you'll need to roll a strength check for
Roll a strength.
Do I roll strength as well?
Your
Oh
mother's
my
first-
god!
No, you can Varys, you can roll either Dex or Strength to avoid.
Okay.
You can
You
Strength
just
to
gotta beat a
oppose, Dex to
7.
avoid.
Whatever you have a high on, man.
Dex.
You just gotta beat us. Oh my god!
So as
You knocked him
As-
over.
Varys goes to attack Davros, he actually stumbles and falls over into this bush.
I fell into the bush.
Yes,
What's in the bush? I want to do a perception check.
leaves.
The leaves are in the bush.
Are they brown leaves, green leaves?
All
They're
kinds of
green.
leaves.
The
Alright.
the troll gives a hearty chuckle, and he's very clearly amused at you all.
Davros, if you wish to face me, please. Enough with the poison.
It's not poison. It's medicine.
I would much prefer a face-to-face battle. I know you are more honorable than that.
It's medicine.
Look, it's not poison. They're literally leaves I picked out of a garden yesterday that only had medicinal herbs.
I honestly
Oh
though,
yeah.
I don't
oh
trust.
yeah.
I
Those
don't trust.
vegan powers work on those herbs as well.
I don't trust the herbs.
Excuse me,
so
it's
I
not
hand
vegan. It's the natural earth
I
that you are
hand him
eating.
to Ost. I'm like, here, Ost, show him. Eat some.
Yes, yes, and I eat them all.
You eat them all.
Well, I only gave you a few herbs. I didn't have that many.
Well, if you keel over in 5 minutes, don't come to me.
So you guys realize that as you're sitting there, kind of throwing leaves at each other and awkward, the troll's gotten pretty close to you.
What are you doing?
Whoa.
So
What are you doing?
so have we passed?
Well, you've yet to cross, but you have answered my riddles, and I did say I'd only give you 2, so you can continue heading south if you'd like.
I head south, but I keep an eye on him. I'm
Wait. You said if you'd like. What's the ore?
Well, the ore is used to transport boats, but I don't think you have a boat.
He's got a point.
He's got
So
a
I
point.
kind of, as I walk past the troll, I kind of give him like a slow bow, and then I just keep on going.
So I have a question.
I think
So
we should dismount before we get onto the bridge. It doesn't look super stable, but it might still be
I have a
fine.
quick question about are the horses out right now? Like, are we...
Yeah.
Can we shrink the horses back down? Is that
No.
a thing? No. Okay.
The wooden figures that you used, you actually had to break them for the horse to come out. Someone who rolled arcane just didn't quite realize that's what was happening.
So is this bridge the accurate
Well,
depiction of what the
okay.
bridge is kind of like it's broken, wooden, rickety, that kind of thing?
Yeah, it's not in the best state of repair, but you do think you'd be able to get across.
I'll
with
go
the
first.
horses.
Here, I'll go first.
The
One horse at a time.
The suggestion of doing with the horse off seems to be a pretty solid one. It rings true with everyone.
All right.
Yeah.
I thought you said it was big enough for horses, like made for horses.
It's big enough for them. Like you can see the dimensions.
But,
It's a
like-
10-foot wide bridge. 10 feet wide is pretty darn wide, but it's not in the best state of repair. So it was made for more bridge travel and whatnot. But
First
it's
I
seen better
walk the
days.
bridge, and do I make it across?
Yeah, no problems whatsoever.
All right, then I want to call for Sparky, see if he can get across the bridge.
Okay.
Can't
So
believe
wait,
you
you're
were
on the other
stalking.
side. You have to put yourself on the other side.
Oh yeah, I'll move myself. Shh. I kind of turn around and
Oh,
I'm
it's
like,
fast.
You
cheers,
guys,
Sparky.
you guys Sparky is able to cross, no problem. You're all able to get across, no problem.
All right, I get back
Um,
on Sparky.
And as you all leave, and then everyone give me a perception check.
Yeah.
I did sir, keeping a stinking eye on this dude. Oh my gosh.
Right. Yeah, you guys are safely across, and all is right with the world.
All right, let us continue.
I want to cut down the bridge.
Can we tell if he jumped back down or something, or?
He's just standing there happily. Oh, sorry. He goes and he sits on his rock, and he's kind of just like jingling the
All right,
coins.
never mind then. Then I
Okay.
leave.
As we
right, I guess
add a
you
little
leave,
something here. As we kind of continue on past the bridge, in a moment, Varys actually switches his mask to a very menacing black mask with engravings on it that kind of indicate like death and that kind of thing warranting on his mask. You can see his patience has been very tested after the whole troll incident. He's kind of at the peak of his patience.
Why is he off the rock? You said he was on his rock.
That's him like sitting on it. He's not
Okay.
actually.
Yeah, but that's the state of Varish right now. He's been very tested. So he's
when I see his mask, I'm like, so you did decide to follow Nerul.
Is that what these is this what these markings are?
Is it a scythe and a skull?
I haven't looked at it, but I believe so.
Yeah. welcome to the land of Nerul, where death is not feared but embraced.
I guess I really did. I guess I did date that one girl who was a follower of Nerul. She did gift me this mask. Yes.
Was
Why?
her name like Christine?
Yeah, like
how do you know Christine?
Nailed it.
Oh my god. Let's just keep going.
did
I
she
don't want
write,
to discuss
like,
about
fan
Christine, okay? That's in the
fictions about, like,
past.
Draco
That was
Malfoy
a
and
whole
things
nother
like that?
situation. It honestly shouldn't have happened, but she gave me this mask. That's it.
Did she write fan fictions about Draco Malfoy and things like that?
Mine was 15 years ago. Just saying. So I'm guessing.
Okay. Alright, so we keep going.
Yeah, so we're writing while this conversation's going. By the
Okay,
way.
you're continuing to head south. A couple times, a few of you more paranoid adventurers, you look over your shoulder and you see no signs of your friend.
But what about the animals?
There are small animal signs, but there's no animals actually showing themselves to you.
So, really quick, are we in a forest now? Because I feel like we went the wrong way if we are.
You are not in a forest.
Okay. Is there a stump somewhere? Can we see a stump?
Roll me a perception check.
Yeah, sure thing. Like a huge stump. Like I'm looking for like a stump and it's kind of just out on its own. People can dance on this stump. It's so large.
You see a plateau up ahead that might be a stump, but it'd be pretty massive if it was actually a stump.
You don't really believe that is the stump up there, do you?
I pray that it is.
I mean, when we get to it, I guess I do a nature check on it.
As you guys get closer, just a little bit more travel, it is definitely a giant stump.
Oh, you've got to be kidding me.
I told you guys we should go straight.
Give me like I think I asked last time. How large is this stump? Is it like a couple like? Is it like a football field? There's like.
Yes, it is a football field in diameter.
Okay, that's huge.
It is a massive stump, and there are no other trees of similar size remotely close to the area. There's no signs of them. There's no marks of roots, but this is just a massive tree stump.
Now
right
I understand why
Well,
they
it looks
said
like
they
we
made
went-
multiple weapons and ships out of this thing.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder what
It
this
looks like we went the right way at least.
All right, so then I open up the map and look to see where we're supposed to go after that.
While he's looking at the map, I kind of let everyone know I'm going to go use the little else room, and I kind of walk off to a shrub, and I kind of just start. I'll be right back. I gotta use the restroom.
Can I do a history? I actually do too, but I want to do a history check. Let me do it too though at the same time. I have to go to the bathroom. I'll be right back.
I have to go to the beer room. I'll be right back.
Everyone goes to the appropriate rooms. They are being right backs. And someone said they want to make a
I
history
guess I'll
check.
go ahead and pee. We're all gonna take a little 2-minute breather here. Take a pee.
All right.
While they're away, this is for you. I wanna carve DG very, very tiny with my sickle into the tree.
Give me an insight check.
Insight for me plus.
Sorry, I was away from my screen. What'd you roll?
18.
You do not think that is a good idea.
Dang, never mind. Alright, I leave it alone.
Like you're sitting there and you're getting ready and your sickle's up. And you're like, oh, this is gonna be it doesn't
maybe
feel
not.
right. It
Maybe,
doesn't.
Maybe not. Does get a little warm on my head, a little toasty.
Just a touch. Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna go pee now.
I have returned. What have I missed?
Everything. Your rolls are horrible.
Ah.
No, you have not missed anything. You saw Davros try to He's kind of approaching the tree, and he has a sickle out, and he looks like he's thinking about maybe carving into it or cutting into it or something. But he just kind of thinks better of it and puts the sickle back and saunters off. And did you go away from the group to find your own private bush?
Yes, I did.
Can you give me a perception check?
Yes.
Yep, everything is good.
All right, I'm back.
Marvelous. Whoever went to find their own private bush, give me a perception check individually.
That's Varus.
Back. Meh.
I already did it.
Yep.
Am I allowed to do a history check on the stump, or would it be a nature check?
Be a history. Well, depending on what you want to know. What are you
I
trying
want to know
find
like
out?
the history, like how old is this thing?
Okay. Actually, if you're looking to age from stories and legend, you can do a history. If you're looking to age by knowing about plants, you do a nature check.
Oh, okay. I'll do it by plants because I have an advantage on that.
Okay. You're looking at this. You kind of climb your way up there, and you're able to walk on it pretty well. And trying to count the rings, you just kind of get lost in the numbers, and randomly Pac will say something and it completely messes up your count. But from just your rough estimations, this thing is several thousand years old. It is. And it doesn't look like, sometimes you see a stump and there's cracks in the stump where it's perfectly smooth. It looks like it's still healthy.
Wow. And so it's still alive is essentially what we're coming, because like
Yes.
otherwise it wouldn't get older, and that would be old after being old. Like
Yes, it would not get older if it were not still healthy. It's still growing. It's not getting any taller.
that's pretty incredible.
Does everyone return from the various rooms, the beer room and the bathroom and the whatnot?
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. Judging by the map, you now know your course. You should head on out that way, and everything should be fine. Next thing you should run into is a giant rock, right?
Yeah. Giant boulder.
Giant boulder.
What happened to Varus in his perception roll?
Everything's normal.
All right, we head out.
Yep. As you guys are continuing about your journey, something it doesn't quite feel right all of a sudden. Your circlet gets a little warm. Everyone kind of has the hackles on the back of their neck kind of stand on end. It's just something doesn't feel right. Your horses aren't reacting at all, and that's because they're not.
Well,
really
they're not real horses. Yeah.
But something it doesn't feel right. There's just this ominous presence about you, and it's not Davros this time, but there's this ominous feeling just kind of lingering in the air.
Scythe out and open, and I want to do a
Are we at
perception check.
Are we at the boulder now? I'm sorry.
You are not at the boulder yet. You're in
Okay,
in
we're
between.
okay.
You're in between the stump and the boulder.
Can I roll a
Scythe's
perception
out,
check?
and I see nothing.
You see the glint of the light hitting your scythe, and are very happy that you polished it well.
I'll do okay. Well, actually, he did really well. So.
Yeah.
Okay. Everyone, feel free to. Varus, you catch movement out of the corner of your eye. Ost, you also catch movement out of the corner of your eye, but you see something a little bit more. You see, it looks like there's a shrub following you.
God damn it, guys! That shrub's following us again.
However,
saw it
Oh,
too,
you
Ost.
guys didn't know that he was following us?
Ost, you realize that the last time you guys were encountering dealing with shrub stuff, you could see shoes at the bottom. You don't see shoes.
Wait, guys. But this shrub isn't the same. There's no. I don't think that Hach-chan is in there this time. I think it might be
Off-horse
something
battle
else.
ready.
Yeah, I was about to say.
And
I jump
can
off
I
my
finally-
horse and land down.
Can I finally use a nature check, like my special, like I know
Yes.
my nature enemies? Yes, I can do it.
Yes, you can.
I also pull out my own scythe. It's not as.
I
It's,
ready
it's a
my
very
bow,
nimble
by
and
the way.
wooden, and it's a farm scythe.
You have
basically.
a sickle, not a scythe.
Yeah, or a sickle. I'm sorry. Yeah, it's a farm sickle, basically.
Yep.
Sure, and I'm off with my shield and bow, or my quarterstaff.
I already my bow. That's what I got.
Oscar, what's
Longbow.
what's that check you got going?
Oh,
Nature.
no, I'm just saying. Well, do I need to like make a nature check, or is there like?
Roll me a nature check. It'll be beneficial.
Okay.
I hope.
I hope.
Oh,
That's good.
It's
Good
like
job.
very beneficial.
Marvelous. You've heard tales of these, and you figured at some point in time you might see them, but that's not just a shrub. That's a shrub that actually has somehow gained a form of sentience. It's called an awakened shrub.
Oh wow. Do I know how to specifics on how to beat it?
You know some things about it. You know that it gets hurt pretty bad by fire, but stabbing it doesn't really do a whole lot. And they're usually actually created by someone or something. They're not just appearing naturally.
Divine sense.
Okay.
Oh wait, I don't know this. Sorry, my bad. I don't know this.
Yeah, you're not really sure. As far as you know,
I'll tell everyone, but yeah, keep going.
So
It's
you
soon-
also know that the only way to distinguish that it's different from any other normal shrub is only by spotting its movement. Otherwise, it looks completely identical to a regular shrub, but it's definitely not the gnome you thought it was before. And yeah, it seems to just be perfectly still right now, but you could tell that it definitely moved just a moment ago.
and does
Okay,
it-
guys.
Okay.
Guys, so that shrub over there is a sentient shrub, awakened shrub. It's not really gonna. If we need to fight that thing, it's not gonna be affected by stabbing it very much. We need some sort of fire, or we need to smash it with something. And someone also probably made that, so there's that to think about as well.
Because of the ominous feeling, I want to pop divine sense here.
There's a shrub right there.
You're popping.
60, yeah, one divine sense, 60 feet, any celestial fiend, undead. Also can detect consecration or desecration.
I don't think
No.
it would be undead though, because we established.
Well, if it's like, because we're dealing with god stuff, so if it's like a celestial being that popped this shrub here.
Yeah, none of that pings.
All right, none of it pings. All right.
Okay.
None of it pings. What kind of? Does it say what kind of action that is?
It's just a paladin ability that I get. I don't have to roll anything for it.
You know, sometimes it says like it takes this action to do or whatnot. I'll take a look later. Not a big deal.
Okay,
So-
wait. Does anyone have? Just really quick, can I ask what magic does everyone have? I don't know the magic that we all.
I can poison it.
Okay.
I do have a fire ability, but it's a reaction.
Currently,
reaction?
I'm limited to
Yes,
just
okay.
using my scythe.
Oh, just for future reference,
It's an action.
the spells that I have active right now are Animal Friendship, Cure Wounds, Entangle, Healing Word, and Thunderwave.
I
Those are the
trust.
ones that I've prepared.
I trust you guys on that kind of stuff. If I ever feel suspicious that you guys are,
Using way too many spells.
if I feel that something seems wrong, I might be like, hey, we're gonna have to do that differently next time around. But
Okay.
It's just an action, by the way.
yeah, I just read that. In general, my philosophy is if you have to flub the rules to have fun, I'm not gonna stop you, but you may not have as much fun
Mhm.
because it may.
Oh, okay.
You may find out that your specialty is fire and you keep seeming to have more fire spells than you should. Oh look, everything you fight's immune to fire. Bring it. So you just don't have fun, play the game as intended, but don't try to flip stuff. I don't think that's gonna be a problem with us, but just unless
Yeah.
there's a problem, we won't have to deal with it. So no worries.
Yeah, I'm still kind of new, so if I'm flubbing anything, please let me know.
Oh yeah, no. If it's like I don't think that's how math works, I'll let you know.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. I was like, just let me know if anything's going on. So.
And like I said at the
one
very
last
beginning,
One more thing, Alexander.
Yeah.
With druids, when you're preparing spells, I think in the book it said it's just like 1 minute per level that I have to spend in like prayer to
Yeah.
prepare a different spell.
That-
Is
that's
that
like your
fine?
morning- yeah, that's like your morning rituals I was talking about. Like, is there anything you do in the day to kind of get going, that kind of stuff?
Okay, gotcha.
Okay.
I want to
I think
approach it.
specifically, if we need to fight it, though, I think specifically piercing damage won't affect it very well. I think that's what you'll have a disadvantage against because you can't poke it.
Well, scythes were originally made for cutting, wheat, so let's get on with this.
Yeah, no.
As you guys begin to consider approaching it and making more of your aggressive mannerisms and whatnot, it jumps up slightly and runs back behind. This isn't the exact landscape you're in, the bridge behind you, but it's similar. It runs behind a bigger tree bush type thing and skitters off.
Oh, well, I guess maybe we don't need to fight it just yet.
Varys, do you have any long range spells?
Hold on. Oh, sorry, wait, what'd you ask?
If you have any long range spells.
Indeed I do. I have one.
So do you
I
pursue
only have arrows, by the way. Like, that's my long range.
Do you
If it comes
pursue the
close
shrub,
again, hit
or
it.
do you continue on?
So
I
he
think-
ran behind a tree, right?
Yeah.
I would like I like Davros's idea. I'll use my I have a cantrip that's a long range spell. Eldritch Blast. And cantrips don't use spell slots, correct?
Correct.
Okay.
I just have a really quick feeling that if we fight this one little bush, like, we're gonna see, like, the mommy bush or something like that. I don't know, but, like, we're gonna...
Deal with it
That's
now.
It's gonna lead to something
I'm not
else.
shooting the bush. I'm just shooting the tree to see if I can. I want to shoot the tree to see if I can evoke any reactions around it of anything getting scared.
Okay.
Just in case the
Yeah,
tree,
that's
though, comes alive, shoot near the tree, not directly at the tree.
Yeah, you didn't know I was throwing ints at you, did you? Ha!
Because, just throwing that out there. Shoot near the tree. Don't necessarily try to hit the tree. We've already dealt with a
Alright.
troll today. Let's try not to die.
All right then. What do I need to roll for casting my Eldritch Blast out of combat?
It's just a d20, plus your
Just-
spell attack modifier
You're
for
casting
hit.
so, and your spell attack is typically your either your stat or your proficiency in your stat. I don't remember for warlock. Let me double check.
It's charisma plus proficiency, which is 2 right now.
Wait,
It'll tell you-
Eldritch Blast
if you open up-
is a spell save, right?
So,
it's a cantrip.
Yeah, but
Alex, go to the
does he
spell
have to make
table.
like a?
Go to the spell page.
Okay.
Do they have to make a saving throw
See
against
where it
it,
says
or
spell
do you have
attack
to make
bonus?
an attacks?
No, the
Oh.
attack has to hit whatever your target's armor is.
Yeah,
so it's a D20 plus my spell
yeah,
attack bonus.
plus your spell attack
Yeah.
bonus.
Okay. Got it. Okay.
All right, the area of the ground that you were aiming for, you hit solidly, no problems whatsoever with errant movement. Now at this time, you also can be a little thematic if you want. Do you want?
I was about to
have
say,
your-
yeah. I was like, can I cast my spell before you continue?
Yep, you describe how it happens, but you are able to unerringly hit the area you were trying to hit.
So for the first time in the entire adventure, Varys finally unveils his left arm, which is probably the only part of his body that actually does not have any kind of covering on it. You see that he has a very dark skin, almost tainted. As he pulls out his arm, a kind of static energy kind of starts erupting from his arm. Not exactly electricity, but something that's very crackling, just pure energy. And as he holds it in his hand, he screams out, "Ariadne!" And he blasts the area that he was aiming for with accuracy.
Fantastic.
Sexy.
There are scorch marks now in the area and small bits of smoke wafting up from the ground, and you hear a small eep sound, like eep, and you hear the sound of scurrying, but you hear the sound of not one thing scurrying. You hear the sound of many things scurrying.
This was what I was afraid of.
Perception check for animal scurry.
Where are they?
For animals.
It's behind this tree area. Like I said, it's not
You
exactly
heard a lot of
represented on the map.
scurrying, though. Where the heck is all that scurrying coming?
And I thought I heard you say something, Pac, but I couldn't. You got drowned out.
He said perception check. He wants to roll a perception.
Oh. Yep, go nuts.
Also,
I entered
after I
it, but
cast the
it's not
spell,
doing. Oh, there it is.
after I cast the spell, I put my arm back under the cape.
All right. Pac, you hear multiple sounds. You're not sure exactly how many, but you can tell it's not just one creature.
That was for perception. I did the same he did.
Okay, and Ost, you're able to tell that there's, because you kind of heard how the shrub moved, and these sound like there may be a few of the shrub things and something else that has more of a regular footfall sound.
Okay. Guys, I think there's a person with the shrub. Like I heard a footstep kind of sound.
We should probably deal with it now rather than when we turn our backs.
Or we could just keep going.
I heard giggling earlier. I think these have to be Lord Hot-chan's.
Oh my god, is he wasting our time again?
Probably. But it's all in good nature.
I yell out, like, Hachan, is that you?
No response.
Hot-John!
So remember I told you I had those.
Here.
Remember how I told you I had those extra set of traveler clothes and I threw one shoe before? I want to throw the other shoe. Kinda
You
just-
now do not. You no longer have a full set of traveler's clothes.
Yeah,
You
I just
have-
want to chuck the shoe, like in that general direction.
All right. You chuck the shoe in that
Hotshot,
general
that's
direction.
not you. We are going to blow everything up over there. And I look to Varys to like give him a nod to shoot
You guys
another
should do
Eldritch
like an
Blast.
intimidation check. I feel like
Oh
I
yeah, I
can't do it.
guess I should roll an
someone
intimidation.
do the intimidation.
Second. Let's see, intimidation is 5.
Your shoe is terrified. It's not just afraid of being stepped on. It's afraid of being unused.
I just kind of turn to Varys and I just go, light him up.
Pleasure. Wait, so I'm
What are
sorry,
you targeting?
I'm trying to envision the whole scenario again.
I just
What
want him
am
to
I
shoot
lighting up?
another blast back at the tree,
Okay,
like
so
actually hit the tree.
here, let me set the scene a little bit more. There's a fairly full-grown tree, and a shrub ran behind the area, and it's enough to where a little copse of something is behind it, not a forest, but a little copse of trees is behind the
Okay.
area, but you can't see.
Oh, I thought it was just like he
And-
ran and hid behind a singular tree.
And there you heard the sound of scurrying things, and Oz told you that it's not just the bushes that's scurrying; it's something with footfalls. And you've thrown shoes at it.
I wanna head that way with my scythe out. I just start walking towards
Alright.
it.
Okay.
I'm going to hop on my horse because I don't feel threatened in any sort of way.
All right.
Okay. I'm
Varys is just to
gonna
the
kind
point
of
that he's ready to
remain
slice off anything.
like 50 feet to. I'm about like 30 to 50 feet behind everyone who goes over to that. They go all the way over to it. I don't know how far they'll get before.
Okay. So as you guys, are moving that way, bear me one moment. Ding. You guys come around and you actually see a small camp scene that was very expertly hidden.
Oh wow.
You see. Let's
Oh
see.
my gosh, you actually made a little shrub icon.
That's
Yeah,
great.
that was
That's
there.
beautiful. It's a good
Wait,
bush.
so they just hit an entire.
Oh my
like,
gosh, that's so many bushes.
So many Eldritch Blasts.
4.
Oh my
5.
gosh. 6 bushes?
Oh god, it's a line.
It's a line of bushes.
I can't deal with lines.
I changed my mind after seeing so many bushes. I hop back off my horse.
And so as you guys get there, they're all kind of sitting right there, and that's all you can see. But the amount of scurrying you heard, that's probably not all there is.
Okay, wait, guys. Okay, this could be a pretty big. This might be a bad scene if there. Okay,
Okay, it's
it
not
looks
as
like
big.
there's an enemy here. Oh, it looks
we
like
see
there's
those?
at least 2 enemy here.
Yep.
Oh, okay, guys.
Oh.
There are 6 shrubs and there are 3 things.
We'll get there. One sec. So, the footfalls that you heard were these small reptilian creatures. They're as they see you, they kind of start to make startled noises. It almost sounds more like yapping dogs than it does actual creatures of any kind of sentience. Nature check from everyone.
Yeah, sure.
Oh god.
Sure thing.
Oh, great.
Sure
Ouch.
thing.
Man, I love nature.
Love nature. Love it.
Love nature.
Austin and Varys, you guys are fairly certain these are kobolds. they're common nuisances for adventurers, but they do like having advantage of numbers. However, you're not really sure if they ever work with awakened shrubs or if they could awaken a shrub, because as was mentioned earlier, the awakened shrubs aren't naturally occurring; they're usually made.
Okay.
Kobolds, of course. Damn nuances.
So
but
can we
I don't-
see? Can I do a perception check to see like what there is around them? Like it looks like there's a fire in the picture and they're around it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Because I want to see like if there's a fire and there's tools and things like that around them.
Okay. It looks like there was a fire, but it was stamped out probably at first light.
Okay.
Okay, and then I'm doing this to see if they have weapons on them.
All right.
+4.
All right. Do you mind if I tell everyone what you see?
Yeah, that's fine.
You see weapons near them, but you actually don't see any weapons on their person. It looks as if they're actually being restrained. There are almost unseeable, because it blends in so well with their leather armor, brown vines wrapping around the kobolds, keeping them in place.
Oh.
Hey guys, I don't know if these guys are actually like a threat to us. It seems like they've been trapped here.
I
Something's not
put
right.
the scythe, like, I'm still holding it, but in a less aggressive way, and I want to slowly start walking towards the shrubs.
Yeah, I want to follow behind Davros as
Okay.
well.
So it's my theory that there might be something else here. There might be like, I don't know, like what kind of Oh wait, so the vines like, I need to do a nature check on them.
Actually, can I do an Arcana check?
Yeah, I was gonna say, do
I think I
to see
know
if it's a magic or to
how
see
they're
if it's
restrained.
like a druid magic or something like that.
Okay. Yeah. Feel free to give me the checks you want. Just tell me which rolls associate with what.
Okay.
Don't move yet. Just yet.
I haven't
Davros.
moved yet.
So
think we
this
can move.
is Arcana, I believe.
Yep.
Ouch.
Okay, I'll do an Arcana.
Okay. Pock, you're fairly certain that there's nothing really magical involved here. Just these kobolds have been sitting here for so long, the plants grow up around them. And Ost, you're fairly certain that they're being held by some type of nature spell that actually grows roots from the ground and grasps its enemies.
Guys,
Caster's
this
enemies.
is totally a spell by someone. Like this isn't just like nature taking course of the kobolds or something like that. There's totally another person here that we can't see.
Could it be an entangle spell? Because I know how to do that, and it does similar things to this.
Possibly. We may
And
be
also,
doing something.
these bushes had to have been awakened by someone. I bet that there's someone inside of one of these tents here.
Yeah, I've never met a kobold intelligent enough to raise bushes.
I mean, guys, let's put things together right now. I heard a bush giggle just like yesterday, and he seemed to be like really knowledgeable about magic and things, and he could probably summon all these bush things and cast the spell.
Can I roll an investigation check? If when we approached the bushes they didn't do anything.
Okay.
I'm just trying to think, how would a bush hurt us? Like, what do they do? Like, do they
Have you
just
never
wrap around
seen
us, I
Vine
guess?
Whip?
Oh my god.
No, I haven't seen Vine.
Oh, are we Pokemon trainers now?
Okay. Oh, you mean Pokemon?
As a quick aside, sorry, I did make a summoner who was a Pokemon master. So I had little orbs that I cast the spells through and did all that fun stuff.
That's
Nice.
awesome.
And someone's tapping it. It's
Yeah,
nice
someone
and
is
weird.
tapping.
Sorry.
It's okay. It's just nice and resonant in our earphones. So your investigation, it seems like they're taking a defensive stance around the camp. Like I said, this is all you can see right now, but it seems like they're definitely trying to bar you from reaching the kobolds.
I kind of call out again. We'd rather talk than fight. There's 4 of us and at least 6 bushes.
I don't know about speak for yourself, man.
Varys, just 1 second. Come on, please. Come on. Just be cool.
Fine.
All right. And then as you say that, you hear a voice. Puck, give me an insight check.
Okay. 1 second. Let me see what that is. Plus insights 4. Okay.
Hey, it's another gnome.
I was gonna say, holy crap, he's huge.
Oh my gosh, it's another Puck!
Fuck.
Let's see what you're rolling.
Sweet
brother.
Jesus, now there's
As-
2 of them. Or
You
sweet
hear,
Narul.
you hear a voice, Pock, that is very familiar to you, as it calls out and says, "Oh, good, you did decide to become an adventurer after all."
If this is who I'm thinking of, he's an elf.
Currently, you hear the voice that you recognize, but he looks exactly like you do.
Okay.
So, just so it is who you think it is.
Okay.
But he looks like you know that he has the ability to take different forms.
Yeah. Okay.
And apparently he has decided to take your form for this particular encounter, although that's a little more unusual than what you're used to knowing about your class.
Okay. Wait, Bryn, is that you?
Well, of course it is. Aren't you happy to see me?
Absolutely. I'm gonna run up and give him a hug.
As you go to run up and give
I
him,
love that shit. I thought something else was gonna happen.
as you go to run up and give him a hug, a tendril of a plant matter comes up and tries to grab at your leg, and you go ahead and give me a dex or a strength check, your choice.
Dex.
All right. The plant
Can I do
matter.
Oh, sorry.
The plant matter grasps on the Pox's leg and says, "Oh, not now. We'll play later. For now, I'd like you to go ahead and play with my friends, just to see if you're worth it."
Fuck.
Your friend.
Does the vine get him or did he dodge it?
The vine gets him.
I want to
grasp
cut it
onto
with
his
my
leg
I want
also
to cut it
in
with my
place.
scythe.
As you go to attack, the fog of war lifts from your mind, and grid lines appear at your feet. An initiative must be rolled.
Dun, 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 dun.
Wait, so we're like, he just said, let's see if you're
Oh
worth it.
my
So we're not
gosh,
fighting
guys,
this
we
guy, I'm
suck.
guessing? I don't know. Wait, what's initiative? How do I roll for that? It's
D20 plus your Dex.
And initiative what determines your order in combat.
plus my
So,
dex.
Yeah,
Plus
plus
your
your
dex.
dexterity modifier.
It's always Dex.
Yep, always
Also,
dex.
I can't control my character right now.
Did you click the right
Um,
one?
Yes.
No problem. As soon as combat actually begins, he is going to meld into the ground and vanish.
Okay.
So I'm going to go ahead and delete him. Can you control him now?
I think you have to give
No.
us permissions again with the new page. I think it's every
Again?
page.
Yeah.
I just
That's
copied and
awful.
pasted
I'm
it.
sure there's gotta be an easy way to do it, but
Yeah, I'll figure it out eventually. Let me see if. Oh, that might be why. Hold on.
Oh man, I hate grid lines.
Where did these grid lines come from, guys? What kind of black magic is this?
Oh, I think I know what happened. Give me one sec.
also I can't remember how to erase lines.
No worries.
Did you draw a line?
I drew a little line down there.
Down
It's like
where?
a line.
There's my ping.
Oh, the little green line. I see it. Is that the vine that's supposed to grab onto you?
No,
Oh,
I
I
was
can't
trying
move
to
my
move my
character,
character and
I
I had
don't
it
know.
on draw a freehand line instead of just the pointer.
Nice. We all disappear.
Guys, good fight. Good fight.
We lost.
Da, 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 da.
Alright, yeah, I can move that.
I leveled
Okay.
up.
All right, where's everyone else?
Okay.
We're only missing Varys.
All right, let me pull
Where
it
am
up.
I gone?
Varys?
I'll play with this a bit more and try to get this a little bit more figured out.
So I'm like here-ish, right? Or
Yeah, and I'm gonna put the bushes back in. Give me one sec.
Varys? Varys? Oh god,
I'm
why
back,
are you on
I'm back,
top
I've
of me?
returned.
Oh, get
Oh
off.
no.
Oh, this is
You're
what's on
here.
the bar.
Where did you go?
I was trapped in a dark void. It was
The
probably
rule.
the scariest
Come
vision
on,
I've ever
bro.
been in. No, it was not the workings of Nurul. I don't think it would be that cruel.
Not very cruel, more playful than anything.
Ugh. You're gods, my friend.
So I have a question really quick. I guess you'll get to it, but what about the kobolds? Are they like untied?
No, they are still bound and they do not have weapons in their hands. All right, let me go back to the rolls real quick. Bear with me a second, guys. Everyone include their modifiers in the rolls, right?
Yep.
Yep.
Yes.
And it starts with Davros'
Wait.
Fantastic 7.
Yeah.
Yes.
wait, Ben, how do you have a +7 in your dex.
I don't know. That's what I have.
And dex?
What?
No, not your
I never-
saving throw, just dex, just straight dex modifier.
Oh shit! You're right. I'm
So
an
if you
idiot.
track-
You should have a you should have a box that says initiative on it.
Yeah,
This
so you
is
should-
my bad. My bad
just
completely. I just
subtract
looked
it.
at the first thing.
Just
Okay.
just tell me the
Minus
difference.
2 is I have a
So it's
5
20.
initiative.
Okay, so we have 7 for 10.
Did a dex saving throw. What a scroob.
Would have been a good saving throw.
I'm sorry.
Even with his dex saving throw, he still goes significantly before you do. Oh,
Shut up, shut up.
It's not exactly a good thing.
It's not
'cause
about
I just don't
speed,
know
it's
what I
about
can even
power.
do against these guys.
Slice them. You have swords.
I mean, I do. I guess I can slice them up. But I could also be stealth.
What's Death or Sovereign Guard sound like?
what?
I need fight music. I'm gonna go steel
Oh.
on steel.
So I need a sense of like distance in this case. Like how
Each
big
square each square is 5 feet.
5 feet. Okay. So I
we're
can,
We're not using the variant where the diagonals cost additional. Every movement from any square to any square is 5 feet of movement.
Okay.
Cool. Okay. So I can move 35 feet. That's a thing of mine.
That's the thing you can do. Now, real quick, as far as combat goes, because we're already going into combat, there's benefits and downsides to most of what you can do. You can always move and then take an action. If you want to move twice, you're using your action to take another move. There's a section in combat that we can go over if you have any questions after this, but this is pretty freeform. I do my fights fairly freeform, because if it's reasonable, I'll let you do it. If it's unreasonable, I won't let you do it. Whenever you go into an enemy's area, so anywhere they can reach you, so if you're adjacent to any of those bushes, and you leave that area, they have the potential chance to swing at you as you are leaving them an opening. It's called an opportunity attack. So all that kind of stuff.
Hey, I have a question
So
for
just-
Polearm Master. That's only if they move into my area, correct?
Correct.
Okay.
So, also, this is one of those situations where I will remind you, I don't know exactly all of your tricks off the top of my head instantaneously. I'm mostly focusing on killing you. So if you have an ability, if you have a thing, it's your job to remember it. I'll try to do my best to remind you if I happen to remember something, but it is your job to know your character.
So how's the sun looking for this fight?
How's the sun looking?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's midday. You guys have only traveled half a day.
Dang it, okay.
You're making a really good time, and they rolled just about as good as Davros on their initiative. So,
I don't feel as bad now.
in fact, Davros, I need you to roll a d20, just a flat d20,
Just a straight D20.
straight d20.
Dude, my
don't-
armor's heavy, okay? It's hard to be nimble.
Yep, no, don't. You can be nimble and you can be quick, but you're not jumping over their candlestick. Ost, the plants, as the Pock duplicate has seemingly melted into the ground, which is weird in of itself. The plants seem to like to take more of an aggressive bristling of their leaves and furs, and they start to kind of move around the party. They're making motions as if they're doing this.
Did any of them get within 10 feet of me?
But they're not actually moving yet, as battle has just begun and they have not happened. Now, another thing to remember in fights, every round, so every cycle through all the characters involved, is 6 seconds. So try to keep in mind when you're trying to plan these elaborate maneuvers and whatnot, this is happening really quick. If something only lasts for 3 rounds, it may take us 10 minutes out of game, but in game it's 18 seconds. Just keep that in mind when you're trying to figure out what's happening. Everything's happening at once. There's lots of chaos going on. Yay, fun times. But Ost, there are plants, and they are more than happy to see you. I'm going to go ahead and number them, kind of.
Yeah. So I've got short swords and I've got a longbow, and the longbow is unless I'm fighting those kobolds. So I'm going to go ahead and take out both of my short swords. And by the way, I should probably mention I don't have I don't have like magic just yet. I'll get magic later, but for now I just have swords. So yeah. So I'm going to take both short swords in hand, and I'll attack the one, I think, right at the end here.
All right, so you move over there.
Yeah.
Oh, that's why it's not. Okay, sorry, one second. I'm trying to give him a name, and it's not showing up where I want it to.
Are we allowed to yell outside of our turn?
You're able to speak slightly, but keep in mind, like I said, every turn is 6 seconds, so you can't be like,
Okay.
"All right, guys, now as we plan our encounters," well, none of that.
Okay.
If you have a quick thing to say it before I attack.
Free me from this bush!
Oh, that's a good point. Okay. So I go over to this bush right here that's diagonally across from me now. And I take both short swords and I aim kind of at, like with one short sword, I'm aiming at the thing that's grabbing onto his leg, and with the other short sword, I'm aiming kind of into the bush of it.
All right.
And so, what do I have to?
You need to roll a d20 plus your attack. Let me go and pull up your character sheet real quick.
Okay, because this is where I'm not.
Short swords are finesse weapons, so they can be dexterity or strength.
Yep.
Oh, really? Okay,
All
so
right.
I can use 5 in dexterity.
Right. And then, do you have any of your? Okay, let me go ahead and do this while we're in here. Short sword.
Yeah, I have 2 short swords in both my hands, like one in both hands.
Okay.
Oh, come on. You gotta be like Zoro. You gotta have one in your mouth, too.
I can't afford to have 3. It just doesn't work.
Okay. What's the damage on your short sword?
I think it's a 6. I know that longbow is 10 and the short
It's a
sword should be
D6.
6.
It's a 1d6.
Yeah, it's a
Yeah.
D6.
You should
So I
add
have
that
to
into
roll
your
first.
attacks and spellcasting after you're done with this.
Sorry, what?
Okay.
I was just telling him you should add that onto his character sheet into the attacks and spellcasting area.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm doing an
no,
I'm
thank you so
putting in an
much for
attack
doing
entry.
that's appreciated. Okay.
And 2 there. Since you're better in Dex, it's going to be a little awkward. No, there we go. Dex.
Okay.
So your
You
attack
can
is
also
your attack
yeah.
is Dex based, but your damage is still Strength based.
yeah,
So-
yeah, I know that. And then the longbow does 10 damage.
1d10.
I can try to add that one later.
Okay.
So I'll go ahead. I roll to hit their class or something, right? Armor class.
Yep.
So that's plus 5, d20 plus 5.
Plus your proficiency.
Oh, you got to be
So
kidding
it's
me. That's
plus
plus 2.
7.
That's 8.
So
The first
your
one was an 18.
yeah, the first one's an 18, and that's going to hit, and then the second one will miss automatically. When you roll a natural 1, you miss no matter what. You almost slice open Pock's foot, but luckily the root is thick enough there to where it's not going to do anything.
Okay.
And then actually, since you're trying to fight with 2 weapons, you kind of can do that now, but you're not as good at it yet. You'll get better when you get your fighting style, and I'll explain more about that afterwards. So don't worry about it for now. But you are able to hit the first strike and go ahead and do damage. So you're going to roll your.
Okay, it's
1d6
1d6 though because it's
1d6
just
plus
one
2.
sword.
It's 1d6 plus 2.
1d6 plus 2. Okay, I'm just gonna roll the d6 plus 2. That's 3 damage.
Wow.
So
I'm
strong.
so sorry, dude. Like legit.
Yep.
Damn.
So, you've done a little bit of damage to it. It doesn't seem too bothered. And which one are you hitting? Sorry, go ahead.
I'm
and pick
hitting
it
the
for
one
me.
that was trapping Pox.
This one?
So it's got to be that one.
Yep.
Well, it's not trapping the foot. There's roots on the ground that were trapping its foot, and once he goes, they might go away. But you guys don't know that yet. So, you have done 3 damage to it. Fantastic.
Jeez. Fantastic.
All right. And next we go to our marvelous hit list of Varys.
All right. So, can I move my character?
Can you what? Yeah, you should,
oh,
you should be able. Can you not move him?
no.
Ah, sorry.
Sorry.
Let me go and redo. Let me go redo all that. I don't know why it did.
It worked for us 3. It just didn't work for Alex.
That's
Get wrecked,
weird.
Alex.
Shut
Okay,
up,
you should-
Davros.
You should be able to move yourself now.
Okay.
Can't move there, Varys?
So I'm gonna move southward according to the map. Southward, 5 feet,
Mhm.
and I'm gonna attempt to use Eldritch Blast on that same bush.
Okay, same bush. Good, good.
And okay, let me see. So I need to roll a d20 for the hit, right?
Yep.
Okay.
All right. You would add your charisma stat to that. We'll
It's
go
sorry.
over it.
It's gonna.
Um,
wait, no.
Sometime it'd be good to have a quick combat lesson just for them, but this is fine. So you'd add your charisma bonus. It should tell you in your attacks what bonuses you add to things. And for years, like for spells, you can look in spells, and for weapons, you look in weapons. But that'll hit no problem. Your Eldritch Blast, the crackling energy from your left arm, reaches out and strikes into the branches of the bush. And roll your damage.
Okay. And that's just 1d10.
Mm-hmm.
And that's not adding anything, right? It's just the 1d10 straight. Okay.
Right. You'll have chances to change that later, but for now, that's what you got.
Waiting.
Give me a second.
I'm not DCing, am I?
No, did this with
No.
David a bit ago. Just took a
Yeah.
second for the roll to come in. There it
The
goes.
dice just keep rolling. Okay.
All right, and so it is continuing to take some damage. It still seems to be, plant-like and bush-like. It's not really hurting too bad from what you can tell, but what do you know? You don't know plants that well. Pock. As you begin to kind of move your turn, you're trying to position yourself. The roots grabbing onto you slip away and go back into the ground, and you hear a very faint chuckling sound in your ear.
Okay. All right. I'm just going to, without moving, use poison spray on the bush that entangled me.
Okay.
Let's all attack this
So-
bush.
That's 1d12. So
This damn bush is tough.
It's also a Constitution saving throw of 14.
Do you have to roll to hit with that, or is it just spray out? I don't
No,
know.
it just goes out.
Just area? Cool.
Yeah.
What's my Constitution save?
14.
Cool. Cool. Straight die roll. And I rolled an 8. I failed my save.
Okay. So it takes 3 points of damage.
3 points of damage. And what does the save do to me?
Save is hit or miss.
Oh, okay, I see.
Do you dodge it? Maybe, I don't know.
All right. Anything else you want to do?
No, I don't want to. Or
Do you want to move
I can't
Struggle.
disengage with the bonus action, right?
Right.
Okay. Yeah. No, I'm fine then.
All right. The bushes seem to kind of stir a bit, and the one in front of you it's not looking near as good as it was. It's looking like it's missing about half of its leaves. Its branches are snapped in places, and it's going to reach out and try to retaliate against you. And the one just above it and the one just below it, they also go to attack you.
Okay.
This one steps here and steps here.
That comes into my reach.
Marvelous.
I get to make an opportunity attack on it.
Fantastic. And you guys
Davros, to
see
your side.
Davros reach out with probably better reflexes than you think he should have. Actually, and remind me to check on that later. I don't know if you can do it before you've actually gone in combat.
You can, but it's like 1 for every round. You get 1.
I know that part of it. There's a other little thing I'll check on later. No big deal. Go ahead and take your attack.
Yep, 22.
22.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't see it. Will definitely hit.
All right.
Do your damage.
9 points of damage you reduce.
German for no.
And with
Awesome.
that, you completely get. Oh, actually, we put 10 on the other one.
So he's oh, there's the nameplate. That's weird. I need to fix this stuff. Anyway, I digress. So then that one steps there. This one moves to here. This one steps and comes here. And the 3 in front of Pock just are going to attack Pock. So these 3 are attacking Pock. This one and this one are on our marvelous archer friend. And this one is on Varys.
I love the fact that scythes have long reach because of my
Yep.
polearm master. Feels so good.
So, Awakened Shrub first attacking our good friend Park. You ready?
Yep.
Okay. Does a 3 hit? No.
Yep.
Second one does a 4 hit. I am rolling gangbusters over here, I'm telling you. And a 17. That probably hits.
My armor class is 17.
Wait,
Yep,
do you have your
it-
shield on? Because you said you had your
No,
shield.
Yes.
So it manages to get a tendril of a twig in there and smacks into your leg, scathing it a bit. For a whopping, and this is going to be really painful, 2 damage.
Okay.
So you have taken 2 damage. Do you want me to track that on your token, or do you want to track that?
I'll track it. How do you want me to track that? Okay.
I'm putting in the red ones just like that.
Okay, that works.
All right. Then we're going to go up here. Those were all 3 attacks, so only one of them managed to get you.
Okay.
Okay, so to me now.
Yep, to you. All right.
I
I'm
don't
looking
have
at my
turn.
armor class, right?
Everyone
Just in
should
case.
get away
Oh,
from
he's
me!
kidding.
They're all going before you.
Did he get? Okay, you're saying this one's attacking. Okay, I thought you were saying like back to Austin. I'm like, oh, you skipped me.
I didn't skip you. I just don't
No,
want you
no,
to
they're
go.
attacking me, man. No big deal.
13.
No,
I don't remember, I don't have your armor classes memorized yet,
it's
so
15. So
cool. That's a 14, so that also doesn't hit you. And the
Okay,
last
so-
one is a 20 total, not a nat 20. Oh sorry, you only had 2. Never mind.
I only
Uh,
had 2. Yeah.
So that last one is actually going to go on to Varys. Varys, does a 20 hit you?
A 20, yeah.
All right, and you will take a whopping 2 points of damage as a vine reaches and smacks through your leg of your pants and cuts into your flesh a bit.
Is this the bush that's right next to me, right?
This one right here.
Okay, can I do a reaction?
What is your reaction?
It's a hellish rebuke.
Yes, you can.
Okay, I'll do that then. I kind of
Pillage them.
as the twig hits me, again, you don't see it in my face, but it's almost like steam's kind of coming out of my ears. I've kind of just had enough of everything so far. Do I have to roll for it to hit, or?
I'm double checking that right now. It's been a while since I've seen Hellish Rebuke. Ta-da. Where'd you go?
I don't want to get all cinematic until, I know that I can actually do it.
Right. There you are.
Dex saving throw.
Oh, okay. Dex saving throw.
So whatever your
It's
DC
3.
says on spells.
So, whatever my DC has
So
on
it says
spells,
spell save DC. So right there.
I add whatever that is.
Whatever that is the number.
Oh,
tell me
13,
what.
okay.
13.
13.
Let me roll. They are extraordinarily undexterous, but nat 20s happen, so he's fine.
It takes half damage on a save.
So just roll the regular damage, and I'll take half rounded down.
Okay. Let's see.
It is flames. This is fire.
Yes.
Yes, it is.
Let's. Okay. And can I be cinematic about this?
Yeah, do your thing.
Okay. So yeah, so the vine, so it's almost as if steam's kind of coming out of my ears, you could imagine. Yeah, Varys has kind of just had it with today. He's so tired of everything. He reveals his arm again, but now it seems like kind of like fire seems to be crackling from his arm. And he starts pointing towards the bush. And he says quietly, he says, "Pillage him. Say to Nile!" And he raises his 2 fingers, and fire sprouts up from the bush and sets it on fire.
Ooh.
Nice.
And it takes a fair bit of damage from that. It looks like it's not doing so well at all. Of all the things that's happened, this one looks like it's in the worst shape. Luckily, I would like to point out that you guys now officially have your burning bush.
Yes, we can talk to God now. We've done it.
With that, Davros, it is your go.
So no offense, Pac. Varys so far is my better friend, so I mean, technically I could hit any of them from my position except for the one above Ost. But I'm gonna walk a little bit closer to the one by Varys. I'm gonna move forward to it.
And one of the things you'll know being a polearm master is that trying to attack through your friends doesn't actually work as well
Yeah.
as just attacking when you have clear line of sight.
Yeah. And so I'm gonna go ahead and take a swing at this one.
Sounds good.
So +6. Do I hit?
Oh yeah, you definitely hit.
All right. 10 points damage on
And-
the burning bush.
You are able to cut it through to its roots, and all of its leaves start falling off, as if it was wilting suddenly, like you'd see in some type of quick blighting spell being done on something, and it
Alright.
crumbles into dust and twigs on the ground.
And then I
Beautiful
want to,
cut.
because with my bonus action, can I still go hit the other one? Polearm Master, smack it with the back end of my.
Does it give you a bonus attack?
Yeah, it's on my. I can use a bonus action to hit another thing.
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead.
All right, so I'm a kind of step here, turn that way, and I'm gonna
Okay.
hit that one with the back end
Yep.
of my. All right. Nope. Boy misses.
Indeed. The rush and the heat that come off the other one as you went to smack it, unfortunately doesn't allow you to make firm contact with this one. You slash through an already opened cut that has been made in the bush. All right, top of the round. So that was 6 seconds of battle. Ost, you're up.
Okay. I don't really know. Like I can't really do much right now. But I'll just go ahead and attack again with the short swords. So I'd like to attack. This is the one right up. I can't. It's the
Click
one.
and hold the ping. Click and hold it. Left click
Click and
and
hold.
hold.
Yeah, this
There
one
you
right
go.
here. Is
Yep.
that the one that was already attacked?
No.
By Dabber? Okay.
I did 9
So I'm
points of
gonna-
damage.
Wait,
Yep.
I'm gonna move.
wait, you
right
attacked
here.
this one?
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
that's right.
That one, yeah.
Earlier. He had
I'm
an
gonna move
opportunity.
right there, and I'm gonna roll to attack this one.
All right,
With both short swords.
there it goes.
Okay, so I roll d20 plus 5.
Yep.
Plus 7,
Okay.
because it's 5 for your
No, plus
dex,
7.
plus 2 for your proficiency.
Oh wait, oh yeah. Okay. Okay, that's a hit. I'm guessing.
Yes, that is a hit.
And then I roll 1d6 plus 4. Is it?
It's your
Plus
Or is
strength.
it
2.
plus 2? My strength is 2. Okay, but is it per, or I'm just like
You're doing
Oh, I
one.
rolled
You're doing
2d6.
one attack.
plus? Okay. Well, I'm doing 2 with the 2 short swords at the
You
same
have-
time.
You'd have to do 2 attacks.
You do one
do
at a
that.
time.
One at
Yeah.
a time. Okay.
Because let's say if you want to put both attacks into that one,
Okay.
and you
Well, I
have
got.
it
Yeah.
7 damage. Okay, it is still there, so your second attack can happen.
Okay. Then I'll hit it with a second.
Okay.
You gotta roll to hit again.
I did.
No,
So I
like
did
to
11
hit it.
damage.
You have to roll a
I-
d20.
So,
Oh, my bad. Okay.
It's like you're throwing 2 jabs. You know you
Yeah,
get the
I
first
get
jab.
it. I get it. Okay.
also, that's supposed to be your regular dexterity, not your saving throw again.
No,
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 but
he's,
it's plus
he's plus 2
proficiency.
proficiency.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Okay, never mind. Continue.
Okay.
Does a 13 hit?
A 13 does hit, yes.
Yeah. I think it has an armor class of 8 because you didn't hit and I hit with 8. So, yeah.
That was your unmodified 8.
That was my unmodified 8. Oh.
Yeah, it's slightly higher than 8, but you're fine.
Okay. Yeah.
All right, so do your damage. Did you already do it?
I did it. Yeah, I got 7.
7. Okay. I saw the same number. That actually causes it to split apart and break. Its leaves fall to the ground and crumble.
Okay.
All right. Then we have Varys.
Okay. Let's see. Is Pox still entangled?
No, I'm not entangled.
Oh, okay. Just double checking. Okay. So I'm going to move a couple 10 feet over here so I can ready my shot without my allies in the way. And I will Eldritch Blast this one right here.
Gotcha.
No.
You get to add your
Plus 5, I believe it is
plus
for you.
5.
Oh my god, I'm sorry.
No, you're fine.
That's
You
fine.
hit.
Okay. And damage.
Fantastic.
Toasty.
It is writhing in its electrical or whatever equivalent of energy crackling around it. All right. Anything else? Okay. Puck.
Okay, poison spray on this one again.
All right.
And that's again 14 Constitution saving throw.
Straight die roll, and I'm fine.
You're fine?
17 on the die.
Okay, then I do nothing.
Marvelous.
I'm sorry. Can I ask one question real quick? So
Yeah,
what
two
is the
questions.
+5 from my
That should be from
roll?
your casting stat. So because you have a 20 charisma, correct?
Yes, or 17.
Oh, I thought you had. Oh, sorry, 3 and then your proficiency. Let me.
Yeah.
Find the page for you to reference so you can look at and read it.
I was just a little confused about the math on it.
Okay. If you look at page 107, under spellcasting ability, it says spell save DC and then spell attack modifier. You have your proficiency bonus plus your charisma modifier to your D20 roll.
Okay, gotcha.
So your
Okay.
proficiency is 2 because everyone's is 2 right now, and your
Right.
modifier is 3. Yeah.
Okay, gotcha. Okay, that makes sense. Thank you.
All right. So then we go to the 4 bushes instead of the 6. And as they're about to go, you kind of hear the kobolds. Any of you happen to speak kobold?
No.
I don't remember seeing it on
Draconic?
anyone's
No.
sheet.
I don't speak Draconic.
I speak.
Draconic, rather. Sorry, yeah.
I do not speak Kobold, no.
Does anyone speak Draconic, rather? Sorry.
Yeah, I speak Draconic.
Okay, you hear, get him! Get him!
Guys, they're saying they want to get us.
No,
Bring
they're,
it.
they're like talking about the bushes. You get that feeling that they're like, get him! Get the bushes!
So they're rooting for us.
Oh, so they're rooting for us to succeed. That's it, huh?
And
Huh?
since they're rooted, it's even
Huh?
funnier.
Ah, they're so cute, sitting there with their
Shut
little
up.
branches things.
All right. The 3 in front of Puck are still going to be attacking Puck, and
Poor
Yeah.
guy.
the
Fuck,
one up
look
here,
out.
the one up here is going to be attacking our good friend Ost.
Okay.
First, I'm going to do Ost's attacks. It's only the one,
Okay.
and that's going to be a nat 20.
Ooh, that's
Ooh.
gonna hit.
That's gonna hurt. That's gonna hurt. That's not gonna hit. That's gonna hurt.
Oh,
It's not going to hurt much at all.
Oh
Let me
no.
read that.
Double dice, I believe.
Yeah, it is. I'm just making sure they don't have any bonuses on crits because they're miscellaneous. I don't use this creature very often.
As long as you don't roll 2 6s, I won't die.
Okay, nope. They have a penalty to the amount of damage after the die roll, so they're not going to hurt you much. But they are going to do 5 damage.
Total.
Okay.
5 total.
Yeah.
All right, and then we go to our good friend Puck. The topmost one.
Okay.
That's going to be an 18.
Okay, that hits.
Okay, that's going to be for 3 damage.
Oh gosh,
Okay.
it's down to 3 HP.
The middle one is going to be a 13 to hit, which does not hit.
Nope.
And the last roll is a 4 to hit, so I don't think 4 is going to hit you.
Nice.
All right, and then we continue on. Davros.
1 second. I'm looking up Polearm Master real quick.
What do you want to know about it? I had it up recently.
Dang. Okay. No, I have to. I wanted to see if I could get the bonus attack without attacking because I was gonna throw lay on hands, but no, I have to attack to get.
No,
the
you
second
have to attack to get the bonus.
Yep.
Because you're hitting with the other.
Yeah, and I smack, then I smack again. So
Yep.
let's
And then
go
on that, unless you do a move in between, I will say that the secondary smack has to be adjacent to you. It can't be at reach.
Okay.
Make sense?
I'm gonna go
Okay.
ahead and smack the hurt one in the middle.
Okay,
22.
that'll hit.
Oh, hold up. Forgot the /R. For 8 points of damage.
That is just enough to see it wither into crumble.
Beautiful.
So I actually kind of want to move to where that one was before I'll throw my second hit on the one right in front of me, and then I'll move to where its corpse is.
That's fine. Yep.
Yeah. So, let's do this.
That'll hit.
I believe it's 1d4 plus my modifier. Is it no modifier? Is it just straight 1d4?
I don't recall. Let me double check that. I know it's 1d4, but I'm not sure.
Yeah, I
what
know it's the
modifiers
1d4. I can't remember if I had my modifier.
are. D for bull arm. Just 1d4.
Okay.
I'm so sorry. That's my dog barking.
Ha! 4 points of damage on him.
Fantastic. All right.
And
He is hurt, and then you said you want to move there?
Yeah.
Cool.
Okay.
Whee. As
Stop
I'm having fun.
spinning me.
Ost. Top of the round.
Okay.
It is your turn.
Okay, so can I attack the guy diagonally to me and then? Is that okay?
And then what? You cut out the last
Like,
part.
and then like walk away.
You can take
like-
5 foot. You can take a 5 foot step back, so you can go to any square that's adjacent to you. But if you go any further than that, you're leaving yourself open to attack from him.
Okay, so if I don't move, basically, then I can't move after
Mhm.
without getting disadvantage. Okay.
Does he have the
How much-
disengage action?
How much damage has the one by Davros and Pak taken? Like at the
The
bottom,
one above or below them.
below them.
It looks like it has about half of its leaves, but maybe a little bit less, but you can't tell for sure. You're not going to know
What about-
numbers.
What about above? Does it look
Above?
okay?
Untouched.
It looks nice and full. The foliage is nice and bright.
Okay.
It's
Okay.
ready to take in the sun.
What about those kobolds out there? Are they holding up pretty nice? Like, are they just kind of still
They-
stuck?
You can't tell if they're snarling or smiling or laughing. You can just tell their teeth are there, and they keep saying, "Get him! Get him!"
Okay. Tempted to shoot my bow and arrow at them. I think it's a bad idea. I'm gonna move over here. I'm gonna strike this one with my 2 short swords again.
All right.
So I'll roll.
And then one
D20.
thing that I double checked: your secondary weapon, you don't get to add your strength to the damage.
Oh, okay. Well,
So that's the
a
only
mistake.
that's the only difference. But that's not a big deal.
Okay, yeah. Then I just won't add the 2. Right?
Exactly.
Okay, yeah. So that's 17. So that's a hit.
Doesn't he
and
get
then-
attacked for moving?
Oh, sorry. Yes, you the one that you left up top, it would get a chance to hit you if you want to do that.
Oh,
'Cause
that's
you're
what
moved-
you mean by it has an
'cause you're mo-
opportunity.
Because
Okay, I didn't quite understand. Okay,
Just take
You know,
it.
you
Do
can
it.
just keep. Just you can
Yeah, I'll
either
just-
say-
I'll just
Yep.
do it.
see
I'll
what
take the
happens.
Attack.
14 to hit you.
It doesn't hit.
Cool.
Okay, I make it down here alive, and I'm gonna strike that thing. Can I use that roll or do anything?
Yeah, you're good. You're good.
Okay, and then I hit for 1d6. I do 7.
Nice. And that is enough to make it wither and die.
Okay, cool. And then I can't really do anything else then, so I'll go ahead and end.
All right. But things are going to be wrapping up rather nicely. Nothing complicated at all coming in your way. Varys, you're up.
Okay. Move 5, 10, 15. Move 5, 10, 15, 20. And I will attack this one right here with another Eldritch Blast, which will
D20 plus 5.
plus 5.
All right.
Hit.
You are just fine.
All right.
All right. 7 damage. You're doing this one, right?
Oh no, the one next to Davros.
Okay. Either way. Come on.
Ariadne.
Marvelous. All right, Puck.
Okay, hold on. I'm just going over this. Hmm. So wait, he hit this one, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Smack it with your quarterstaff.
Honestly, that'd be almost as efficient as.
Oh god, that's
This
a
is-
really big shrub.
No, I'm still going to go with my poison spray on that one.
All right.
Oh, I see.
You got to do a DC, Alexander.
Oh, that's right. Sorry.
14.
That was
14
Dex. That was Con. I fail.
Okay. And so then that's going to be a D12. 6.
All right. It is quite sufficiently losing its leaves and foliage. It is a plant that has seen better days.
Okay.
All right. There you go. Except you guys hear a kind of a larger rustling, kind of a thudding sound as you look to the southeast, and you see a friendly looking tree that seems to be moving towards you.
Oh boy.
Does it have feet?
It does not have feet.
Oh god.
What am I seeing?
Nature checks.
Oh yeah, sure thing.
Nice.
Well,
Shoot, what was
guess
my
I don't
nature
see
check?
anything.
Pak, you are aware that this is an awakened tree. It is very similar to the awakened shrub, just in a larger, more complicated form. As such, it is actually, while it's still vulnerable to fire, it's actually able to resist bludgeoning and piercing damage. It also, if it's not moving, you can't tell the difference, and it has started moving, mostly towards your direction.
Okay.
Okay.
It appears on the map this round, so it has reached that point. That is all it seemed to be able to manage to shamble over, and then the one that is just north of Davros will continue to attack Bach, and we'll roll a 5. They are fantastic
Alright.
attackers, I tell you. And then this one will come down and also
I get to
join
attack it.
Yes, you do.
Woo. Does that hit?
That hits. Yep.
No.
Wow, fantastic. All right, it's still going to get its attack off, and that's an 18 to hit you.
Yep, that's a hit.
That's going to be for one damage
Okay.
Oof,
because
wow.
because minimum damage is 1. All right, Davros.
So this turn, I kind of see that your boy's hurting, so I turn towards him. I kind of lean down and I go, "It's not quite your time to see Nerul," and I pump all 5 points of lay on hands on him.
Nice. Thank you.
All right, you are looking significantly better off for your day. I'll read you the llama book in just a little bit, okay? Thank you, Miss.
Aww.
That was such the sweetest way to ask to get a story read ever. That was
She's-
precious.
She is adorable. Like
That
to no
was
end.
like I'm sorry, but that was the most precious thing I've ever heard in my life.
Like
Nah, I
bushes
think I
aside,
died.
takes
Oh.
D20. Yeah.
All right. Next round, Ost.
Yeah, just a sec. I'm looking for what's contained in the Dungeoneer pack. And I,
You get
for
torches,
some
I
reason,
think.
yeah, this is why I'm looking. Okay, Dungeoneer's pack. A crowbar, a hammer, 10 pittons, 10 torches, a tinderbox. Okay. So I've got a way to light some good stuff here. So let me ask a quick thing. So the kobolds are surrounding a fire that's out. Where are their weapons kind of located in the things that they have?
They're on the ground. They're on the ground next to him.
Okay, so like, was it just shields and spears? Is that what
It's
they have?
just shields and spears. Yep.
Just shields and spears? Okay, what are the shields made out of?
Wood.
Wood? Okay.
They're like metal rivets pulled them onto a
And
strap.
they're
not
like-
slightly, but
This is risky. Okay. I'm gonna have to make a risky move here. But I'm gonna go because we need to beat that tree, and I don't see us beating it without a fire. So, can I make a stealth? I want to move and pick up one of the shields, but I don't want the kobold to see me do it, and I want to make a stealth check for that.
You
I
make
do
sense. That small hut right there that's in like right
Yeah.
here. That's
Yeah.
enough of a hiding site from all three of them where you can try to hide. And
Okay.
then trying to pick it up. They'll all get their perceptions to kind of see you, especially since there's combat raging around them. They're a little bit more heightened in their senses.
Okay.
But
Okay.
you can definitely do that.
Okay. Yeah. So I go and I try to grab a shield and I roll for stealth, and I have +7 in stealth. Roll a d20. Okay, I got 19.
All right.
And so I'm trying to grab really both the shield and the spear, but more importantly the shield.
Right. And none of them see you at all. They are too freaked out by the fray of battle to understand what you might or might not be trying to do.
Okay. And then so I'm back behind the hut. Can I do anything else, or was that kind of my?
Well, go ahead and move your character where you would pick up the shield, so I know where you
Okay.
were.
Probably somewhere over here, I'm assuming, if the shield
Okay.
is.
And then,
And then-
in that case, one sec.
That's 15
Uh,
to get there.
The tree was definitely able.
I thought that was 10.
I know you don't really. I'm not
Oh,
sure
yeah,
how you
never
know this, but you just know it just because the tree noticed your movement.
Okay. So the tree knows I'm here, and
It flicked a branch in your direction, kind of like I see you.
okay. And so I'm gonna go ahead and with this stuff, I want to start a fire using my tinderbox. That's what I can do.
Okay. You can start that next round. What you've done this
Okay.
time is you've moved. You've taken an action by picking something up,
Okay.
and you've moved back and you've gotten your stuff out. So
Okay.
you are ready to next time. You don't have to reach in your bag anymore, but you've gotten the thing you want. And you've taken your stuff out. That's been your 6 seconds.
Okay. Cool.
All right.
And nobody noticed me. Absolutely no one.
Not at all. Nope. Except the tree, and maybe your party. But that's up to them if they want to see you or not. Varys.
All right, I'll roll to Eldritch Blast this bush next to Puck.
Mm-hmm.
The one that took 12 points of damage.
Yeah. It was root.
Nice.
All right. Roll 2d10.
Nice little
This
crit there.
poor Shrubbery.
Well, I think that kills it.
Oh, that's weird. Min max, huh?
It doesn't actually kill it. Most of them have their leaves have fallen off. They've kind of withered to dust. This one, you can see the light of your energy coming outside from the actual tendrils of wood, and it explodes outward, sending little shards of splinters every which direction. But before the splinters can even reach too much further, the energy continues flowing out of them and completely disintegrates what would have been leftover plant matter.
It's just gone.
Yep, it is gone.
That was
Yeah.
pretty cool.
Thank you.
All right.
I
Anything
did
else you wanna
most
do?
of the damage, Varys.
He did his with his
Nope.
mind, Davros.
No, I'm good for now.
Narul? Is that you?
Puck.
Can I drop my shield without taking an action?
Yep.
Okay, so I drop my shield and move to hit this one with my quarterstaff.
With both
Smackety
hands?
smackety.
So that's +4.
Hit.
Okay.
I'm sorry, I just can't stop imagining that like Pot's actually just like a stationary like lawn gnome, and he's kind of just like hopping around. That's
And
all I
he
can
kinda, like,
imagine.
leans
It's
over
great.
ceramic and everything and
Yeah,
just
it's
falls
great.
as it drops the rock.
+2.
And you have smashed it into pulp.
Wait, isn't the
Nice.
quarterstaff one-handed? Why'd you have to put the shield
It's one or two-handed.
Okay,
you
did
can-
you
yeah,
versatile it?
You can
Yeah.
you can choke up on it.
Yeah, I know. I was just making sure that the 1d8 was the versatile damage.
Yeah.
It's 1d6 for
Okay.
one-handed damage.
And
Can I pick back up my shield?
nope.
Okay, so, yeah, no, nothing.
All right.
God, that is menacing.
Okay, so it's pretty close. It's getting there. Okay, how much movement does this thing have? Like 50? A lot? Okay, hold the phone.
I've never seen a tree move that fast.
How tall is this thing, by the way?
It's pretty darn tall. It's
Like-
it's a good size probably 12 to 15-foot tree. You can't
Is
really
it
see
like-
the top of it.
Is it all shrub, or is it like only part of it shrub?
It has a regular tree trunk. I'm just using the same
Okay,
image because it
so
was
but
easy.
there's that shrub about how far to the top?
It's about 15 feet at least.
Okay.
But
Jeez.
from that 15-foot height, you can tell it's menacingly staring at he who would be known as Puck.
Oh, I don't want the look of that.
Now, it just moved the entire time. That's all it did. Look at took 2 of its actions to
Is
move
it my
forward.
turn now?
It is your turn now.
All right. I want to be like, Puck, they're clearly after you. Get back, and I kind of charge towards it.
It smacks you.
Ouch.
Davros!
Let's go.
Wait, did you just run towards it, or did it like?
Yeah, I'm moving towards it. It probably has a similar thing that I do.
You getting
Does-
smacked just looks really funny.
Does a
in my
25 hit?
Yeah, 25 surprisingly
Unfortunately, I
hits.
think it does.
Surprisingly. Who would
25
have?
hits, good. Hold on one second.
In the midst of battle.
I could actually hit the tree from here.
As he's
I think to
rolling
myself.
73 d20s for damage.
I don't think the tree's that strong.
No,
I
actually,
love how you're like, ouch, and then it's like a nat 20, you get like,
I
slammed
used-
into the ground.
I use percentile dice for
Oh, interesting.
95 damage. How's that work?
Oh my gosh. Are you serious?
No.
Ow.
Oh, I was like, oh, I'm dead. I'm dead. I don't even get saving
gonna-
throws. I'm just gone.
I was gonna say, AJ, what did you do?
You take 9 points of damage.
Oh my god.
Holy fuck.
Jesus.
Oh.
Okay, guys.
Oh no, Davros is in trouble.
Oh my gosh. I'm hurting. I'm here. Might
This
as
is
well
good.
swing my scythe.
You might as well.
Oh, I don't hit. Oh my gosh.
You hit.
Oh, I hit? All right. Yeah.
All right.
Nice.
You have begun carving DG into its bark, and so the first line of the D has been carved. You got some ways to go.
I'm gonna even though I can tell I'm just hitting a tree with a stick, I'm gonna go ahead and smack it with the back end of my scythe.
You do it. All right, and it doesn't seem like nearly as much of that back end really did as much as you think it should have. But you know, hey, what on what
God,
action?
playing this out in my head looks so stupid. Honestly, it's
Attacking
Davros like
this
smacking a
tree.
tree, and then occasionally like a vine comes out, just pelts him into the ground.
And just directs them. God.
Ost.
I'm
Okay. What is this tiki made out of?
It's made of canvas. It is waxed canvas, so it'll take a
Waxed
while to
canvas?
light. If you
Okay,
try to
yeah,
light it, it's gonna
then-
take a while.
Let's not try that. I realized that I can be a pretty big badass here. I can use fire arrows if I want to. And so what I'm gonna do is I need to figure out what my range on the actual bow and arrow is.
You're good.
You're good.
I'm good.
Yeah.
You're good.
Yeah,
Okay.
you're fine, man. I can hit it from here.
Let me just see something real quick. I want to make sure I have the attack right on the longbow. So it's 1d8 piercing. I'm wrong, but I get +2. I'm guessing. And then okay, I'm pretty good on this range. This can go 150 to 600 feet. So yeah, I'm pretty good.
I'm gonna go ahead and go read that bedtime story. Go over ranged attacks and what vulnerability and resistance is real quick while I'm gone. Okay, guys.
Okay.
Okay.
If Adam, go ahead and just let them know about what vulnerability and resistances are, just how they function in the game, and then I'm gonna go read a bedtime story. Come right back.
All right.
Okay, so first of all, Ben.
He said
with-
Adam. He said Adam, David.
I was
said
just
Adam.
saying with range.
cut you.
And this isn't the thing that he asked you to say.
I'm just messing with you.
So with ranged weapons, they usually have 2 different ranged numbers for them, right? So I can't remember what.
The first
Like a
one
short
is
bow
the
is.
max you can reach without having a disadvantage on your attack. The second one's the farthest you reach, but you have less accuracy.
Oh, okay. So I can use that first one, and it'll be all right in this case because we're not 150 feet away from anything. Okay. So
And
thanks
then
for letting me know that.
Vulnerability means they take bonus damage from something, and then having resistance, they take half. So piercing, they would take half the amount of damage. You do 1d8 plus, it's going to be your dex modifier though, because it's ranged. Range is based off dex. So it's going to be 1d8 plus 5 divided by 2, and you round lower. So if you did 13, if you did 13
damage?
points of damage, you did 6 points of damage.
Okay, wait. So that's a long range attack in general?
All long-ranged attacks are dexterity based.
And they do half the damage?
No, that's just because he's resistant to piercing.
Oh, okay. So these are
But
resistant to piercing.
He's also weak to fire. So
Yeah. Okay, and my dex in this case is I have 5 in dexterity, so I add that to my damage.
Yep, so you would do 1d8 plus, or 1d10,
So
right, on the longbow?
It's 1d8 actually on the longbow.
Okay, 1d8 plus
1d8 piercing. Oh
5.
wait, I don't have a crossbow. I have a longbow.
Yeah,
I thought
longbow.
the plus 5 only went towards his attack modifier.
No, he gets
but
plus 7 on the chance to hit, and plus 5 on his
Okay.
damage.
So my attack
he
is
only
my
got
dex
bonus, but
plus
okay.
2. Oh wait, no, it's just my.
So it's plus, so hitting would be rolling 1d20 plus 7. Damage done is 1d8 plus 5.
Okay.
Should have saved my lay on hands for myself.
Relax, bro. I got you.
Better make me some freaking good berries.
I can only do that once a day.
It's a new day. You did it
Well,
yesterday.
actually, no. You're right. And
Okay.
I'm gonna have to prep that, but
So ammunition, arrows. I do 1d8 plus 5. Okay. And so in this case, nice.
I have returned.
that's a short story.
I'm not actually
Renee wanted me
tired,
to
it's
tell. Renee wanted me to say good night to my friends. She's like, tell your friends I said.
We say good night as well.
Mm-hmm.
Good night.
Good night.
She knows she's cute.
She's so
Can I roll
adorable.
for insight on that good night?
What?
A little
Do you
insight.
have any healing spells, David?
Me?
Yeah.
Tons.
No, I don't.
Because I'm hurting, my friend.
I have tons.
Don't
of
worry, I
them.
got a plan for
I'm
you.
not sure
Cannibals, I got a plan for you.
what I can pull out of that.
All right, Ost.
Yeah. So let me quickly check something.
Hello.
So I want to use this. This shield is kind of a fire starter here.
Okay.
For me, and I'm gonna try to light this fire. I'm gonna move back a little bit because I can be pretty far back. So I was right here. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25.
From earlier.
Yeah.
Wait, you that you realized that earlier, whenever Davros was stepping into that area, that was when the tree reached over and was able to smack him. So you think the tree might still be able to reach you there. You're not sure if it's the best idea to move back there and do something.
Okay, I guess you're right. Yeah. Okay. So I'm gonna take the shield and I'm gonna light it on fire with the tinderbox.
All right. It's very easy for you to do that.
Yeah, and then I take an arrow, okay, and I put this thing in the flame, and I mean this is epic. Like I've wanted to do this my whole life. Like every little thing has been leading up to me wanting. And I look up at the tree, and I pull back, and I fire the fire arrow at the top of the tree.
Okay. If you want to do a fire arrow, and I definitely am in support of this, what exactly are you igniting on the arrow tip? Because right now you have a piece of metal attached to a wood shaft and some fletching. It's not going to catch fire like this big ball things. They're typically wrapped in some type of cloth or something.
I guess you're right.
And I'm all for you doing this, but
I
right
just need to figure out that
now,
plot. Okay.
right now what you're doing is you're heating up metal, which is it's not a bad thing, but it's not quite fire.
Okay. It might just be too much of a move. I'm not sure if I'm allowed to take. I have these 10 torches. I don't know if I can take the top of the torch.
I'd be okay with you ripping off a piece of your cloak and wrapping around the arrow and lighting it this turn, and you'd be able to fire the first thing next turn.
Okay, I'm gonna have to do that. I'm gonna take a piece of cloth out. I'm gonna wrap it around the cloak and light the tip on. Well, I guess prep it so I can light it on fire next turn and fire it.
Yep, I can tell what you're doing. It's a lot for you to do this round, but you're not really.
Yeah.
It's just you're quick doing this. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna
I'm
light this on
prepping
fire.
for this amazing attack that I want.
You're so jazzed, and you're really dexterous. So you're pretty quick with your hands. You're nimble with it. So you're able to handle the finer details of doing this, even in the combat situation. But you can't quite get the shot off at the same time this round.
Okay.
All right. Then we go to Varus.
Varus, let me heal him.
What? Just skip his turn?
Fuck.
That's dumb.
Puck, I'll get an opening for you. Okay, so I'm gonna cast Minor Illusion actually. First I'm gonna move though. Move 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. And I wanna cast the Minor Illusion probably I'd say right about here. I'm going to
Sorry, where was that? I didn't see it.
right in this.
Okay, gotcha.
Yep. So I open up my component bag and I pull out a little bit of fleece and I start rubbing it together very vigorously. And a small little flame kind of just sits in my palm. And I do a little blow motion and I send the flame to kind of land in that spot that I was aiming for. And I want it to create an illusion of a large fire. Or not large fire, but a 5-foot fire.
Okay.
Do I have to roll for a...
It's a saving throw for him to see whether or not he knows.
Yeah, it's an investigation.
1 second, sorry.
Intelligence saving throw, yeah.
How smart are trees? Treebeard was pretty smart, just saying.
How's that?
What? We can't see.
One spot to the right. Yep.
Gotcha. All right, he's going to see how smart he is today. He is intelligent. This tree diplomas have been made out of him. That's how smart he is.
Shoot. You beat my 13?
Yeah, sadly.
Damn.
So he is able to. The tree seems like his branches pull backwards and recess towards him for a moment, but then, as if relaxing into the sun's rays, it realizes there isn't any dangerous heat actually emanating from the fire that you placed there. So, sadly, it has too much consciousness to be fooled by your simple illusion this day.
What really sucks is that AJ said that it was going to be a useless spell, and I really wanted this to count. God dang. Fuck.
Guess who wins?
Fuck.
Well, I mean,
man,
by
if
wins, I'm gonna die.
It would have scared it away.
I mean, now in that,
Their
in
shots.
that case,
Fuck.
if I can prove Adam wrong, then I'm okay with completely retconning that whole thing. And yeah, it works. Everything catches flames, and you're win. Or it's Pock's turn.
Okay, so for my turn, I'm going to move 1, 2, 3, 4.
Careful.
That should be within range.
Careful.
Oh, wow.
4.
Look, I don't think you're getting away from this thing, man.
And then cast, or actually, hold on. 1, 2, 4, 5, 8.
Healing word. I think.
Yeah,
that's
from
60
here I'm
feet.
going to use. Yeah, it is. So I'm going to cast Healing Word on Dievros, and so that's going to be 1d4 plus 4. Yeah.
God, I wish I was an animator. I want to animate the street
Oh
fights.
yes, now I'm only -2. Oh, that is not what I wanted.
I wish I could post.
Oh,
my
it just keeps
spells in chat.
subtracting. Hold up, let me add. Oh my gosh. Thus.
You can just
There we
rewrite
go.
what the number is.
It
Alright,
wouldn't let
got
me
it.
just rewrite the number. It just kept subtracting too.
Okay.
In any case, you are feeling much better off, you hope. As you know, as things have gone so far, the plants immediately act after Pock. Pock, that was a bonus action cast and a move. Do you want to do anything else?
Oh, I should have picked up my shoe. No, nothing.
Kill me! I was.
All right. Well, Tree's
turn.
he's looking down. And he sees this guy who's trying to carve into him. Not only too thrilled about that, but at the same time he sees this guy over there playing with fire that actually emits heat. He's not really too thrilled with that, and he can smack either of them. So he's going to take a swing at whichever one chooses, whichever one gets the right close number on the die. So everyone gets a number between 1 and 12. You two.
7.
Me?
Yep.
Do I guess it?
Yeah, guess a number.
Do I just roll?
7.
Oh, I
Already
have to
took
guess
7.
one?
I already took 7. You can't have 7.
1.
Okay. And I rolled a 4, so it is closer to yours. So I'm actually going to attack Davros.
It's within 3 of each of us?
I think it's within 3 of each, yeah.
It is.
You just
Oh.
want to kill me.
But it's because he's base to base, and it's easier to hit you, and it's fine. He misses, I guarantee you.
Oh,
Oh,
I sigh. I just, relief.
I feel
Just
Dude,
pure.
The
the
ground-
damage that he did to you, I would be dead. Like,
I guess the
ground
rule
in
hasn't made it
between-
your time yet.
The ground in between you is smacked by a giant tree limb, and the earth shatters a bit around it. Dust crumbles up in the air, but unfortunately did not strike. I just wanted to kill you. Sorry, Davros. Care to finish your D?
Will take you. Yes.
Nice.
What is? You told me sickles get extra stuff for crits. What do I get?
You get instead of ×2, it's ×3.
Oh, that's 6d6 plus 4. Oh,
D6 or D4?
D4, sorry, 64 plus 4, sorry.
that's
Oh!
Oh my word!
Why is he gonna need this fire arrow? Jeez.
All right, nice. It is taking a substantial amount of damage.
And then I'm gonna go ahead
But-
and smack it with my other with the butt. With the butt.
Beautiful.
That hits,
24
And-
points of damage.
and you nicked it. Like a piece of bark came off with that last butt.
Like it did 1 damage.
Yep, it did 1 damage. Now at this point, you're realizing that it's definitely it's starting to look kind of droopy, but it's not down and out yet.
What did you do today? Oh, I crit a tree.
Ost, you're up.
Okay, been taking off from what I did last time. Now my bow is ready, my arrow is ready,
Mhm.
and I would like to fire at the tree.
Fire away.
All right. Is it just a D20 with
20
dexterity?
plus 7. Yep.
Cool.
Like we
hit.
we trained you.
You hit.
And then this is gonna be D8 plus 5 for dexterity. And then I don't know how the burning damage will work, but
I'll be taking care of that.
this thing's on fire, so yeah.
All right. The arrow itself doesn't do a whole lot. It kind of gets lost in the brambles of the tree, but the fire that's on top of the arrow does catch a few of the leaves on fire. So it actually ends up being a wash where you don't take. You normally would take half damage from the arrow. And you
Yeah.
get additional damage from the fire, so you're going to have just regular damage. So you do 7 total damage.
Okay.
Is
Is this tree on fire? Because that's what I was hoping for.
the tree has leaves that have caught on fire and have fallen down, and it is not looking happy about it. But it was able to shake a little bit of it free, so it's not actively burning. That would require a lot more fire than you're able to produce from 1 arrow. But you
Okay.
definitely damaged it to where it's not looking too hot. Varys.
Can't too hot.
Yeah.
If someone threw my flame shield at
I
the
kind of
at the
want to goad Varys and just be like, you gonna try another fire?
Shut up, Davros. And with that, with my shot, I start preparing my Eldritch Blast on my arm again.
Okay.
Yes. Oh,
Unfortunately, your anger at Davros, you had that moment of decision. Do I shoot the tree or do I shoot Davros? And in your confusion, the blast, like his tree branch went between your two comrades. Your blast goes in between the tree and Davros.
Ariadne!
Which one are you
Fuck.
trying to hit?
Don't you mock my illusions!
Puck?
Oh, shit. I'm going to walk back up there, pick up
Okay.
my shield.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see here. I'm looking at the spells that I have open right now. Shit. Hold on. Looking at my inventory.
Mm-hmm.
And then last movement, I want to light a torch on the fire.
All right.
Do I have to be on top of him, or
No,
I
no,
just
no,
do it from
that's
like 5 feet
fine.
away?
You're fine from there.
Okay, cool.
All right. Well, the greater threat has been determined, and the tree is eagerly trying to smash its remaining limbs into the top of this scythe-wielding lunatic.
Yep, 24.
So does 22 hit?
Yeah, 22 hits.
Oh no, don't kill.
Boxcars, 12 damage.
I am down.
Oh no.
Davros!
Davros,
No.
a death save, please.
Just D20, right?
Yeah.
It's greater than 10, right? You did it.
You
Oh,
have success.
wow.
You have made a successful save, so you're not that much closer to death. The rule has not yet claimed you. Ost.
Okay. Crap.
This is something.
This is something.
So it was difficult. I want to shoot like a torch at the tree this time, because I'd have to ready an arrow and that would take 2 turns. So I want to grab a torch out of my bag and just fire it through my bow and arrow.
Nope.
Nope.
Nope. The
Dang it.
torch is not designed in such a way to be properly fired from your bow. You'd be better off chucking it at the tree since it's how close it is. That would
Okay.
be more accurate than trying to use your bow.
Actually, there's a sphere that I also grabbed from the whatever they're called,
Kobolds?
the kobolds. Yeah, I grabbed the sphere and the shield. So I'd like to take. I'm not gonna bother with. I mean, the tip of the spear will do what sticks, but I'm just gonna light the main part of the sphere on fire and throw it as quickly as I can after it's like ignited.
It's going to take a second for it to catch. Treated wood, what we use for handles, it will catch. The shield's been more battered and opened, but the half of the spear is more has all the hand oil and whatnot on it. It's not going to catch as fast. You can get it to catch this round.
Okay,
it's
wait.
not-
Then I'm just gonna take this goddamn shield and throw it at the tree.
That's fine. It's going to
Okay.
be basically you don't add your proficiency, so just huck it. And since it's a larger thing, you're not really able to finessely huck this thing. Just use your strength. So D20 plus your strength modifier.
Okay, D20 plus strength is gonna be. That's the saving throw, not the actual strength
1d20 plus
modifier,
2.
That's plus 2. Okay. Oh no!
You pick up the shield and you're getting ready to huck it, and man, it is hot. The metal rivets are sitting there; they're kind of burning into your flesh a bit, and you kind of fumble with it a bit, and you almost throw it into the canvas tent, which eventually could be bad, but instead it just lands right behind Davros. It is right here on the ground. Okay.
Dang it.
Ost, what was that?
Varys, chaos is ensuing around you.
Oh, God. I just need to take this tree down myself. I prepare another Eldritch Blast towards the tree.
Okay. All right.
That's a little better.
That will hit.
In revenge of your friend who's just been knocked over,
No.
you do 2 damage.
Its leaves are pretty sparse, so you manage to catch a few branches on the way as the branch goes through, but it's unfortunately didn't have enough purchase to really reach in there. All right, Puck.
This tree is so quick.
Fuck, you have to kill it.
So, what kind of range do I have for throwing?
What are you trying to throw?
The torch that I lit last round.
5, 10, 15. Yeah, you should be fine. It's just 15 feet away.
Okay. So I move to throw that. What's
Okay.
that?
Do a strength because it's not like designed to be thrown kind of thing.
Okay.
There's fire landing all around it, but none of it's quite catching purchase to really cause any effect to it.
So toasty.
Okay. Then after I throw that, I'm going to move. Hold on, I'm figuring out distances.
Do you
Okay.
have any healing spells left? Because if you
One.
do have a spell left, you could pick me up with it. That is a
3,
thing.
4, 5. I'm going to move to over here.
Okay. All right. The tree is searching for its enemy. It sees you move over to the fire and sees the kobolds in the way, and it's not quite sure what's happening with those guys just sitting there. But it is sure that someone just tried to chuck a piece of flaming wood at it, and it's a little insulted by that. So it's going to reach down and try to smack at our good friend, the vegan, to teach you what plants really think
Oh,
about you having
Jesus.
all.
I think this is the end, guys.
It's not over yet.
And he, unfortunately, the fire seems to be having him pull his attacks back, as an 8 does not quite reach you.
Okay.
Davros,
That's my saving throw.
fantastical. You are still not dead.
Woo! 2
I
successes.
say fantastical. I don't mean it. Ost.
Me? Okay.
You're getting the feeling that slow and steady might just be the way to do it. If you have a way to just keep pelting it with arrows, it may not be the best thing, but it's a little bit safer than standing in its reach. You'd be able to 5 foot back and shoot at it if you want, or you can continue to stay where it can easily get you.
Okay. I'm just gonna go ahead and try to fire at it with my arrow, then and nick at it slowly. How far away can I go from it?
You can move 1 square away from it, or towards
Okay.
it if you really want to. I don't mind.
I'm gonna move a square. I guess it doesn't matter. I'm gonna move 1 square away from it,
Mhm.
and well, let me think for a second.
What are you doing, Alex?
Sorry. Go, man.
Go Minnesai.
Hmm.
Oh no, I dropped my.
Okay,
cards.
well, I want to do that move, but before I do that, I'm just gonna can I just kick the shield against the TP? Or is that not gonna? Can I not do that in the same turn that I move back and shoot?
Yeah, you could do that. That's fine.
Okay, so I'm just gonna because there's this TP that might light on fire and this really hot shield. I'm just gonna kick it
All right.
towards the TP, and then I'm gonna move back and try to hit it with another arrow from a long distance with my longbow, and I'll roll d20 plus 7. Dang
All
it.
right. Your footing was a little off, and you weren't able to get a proper stance because of the kicking of the shield. But you were able to accomplish one of your things, just not the one that may have done the best. But still, you're getting there.
Okay.
Varys.
We're not going to be dying here. At least not me. So I power up another Eldritch Blast. Actually. No, that's fine. I'll just power up another Eldritch Blast.
All right. You hit.
All right.
Fuck, man.
Oops.
Ooh.
Marvelous. Okay, it is.
Please kill it.
It's looking pretty rough, guys. I mean,
Oh, jeez.
this thing looks like fall has come, and it is just. It's not going to last much longer, but it's still.
Oh my
swinging.
god, ow.
I got it good. Someone finish it.
Puck.
Let's see here. God, why do I have such short range?
You mean a short character? What do you want?
What attacks do you have, David?
I've got
Seven,
one spell that would be able to take him out for sure. I'd probably still have to walk into his range for it.
What's the range on it? Because you can move 5 feet and not provoke.
It's a 15-foot cube, so
Yeah, you're good.
No, but
I'll
what's the
get there.
distance?
You can hit him from where you are.
I can hit him from where I'm at.
Yeah, you can
15
shoot
foot
5
cube.
15.
Totally. You'll just catch the corner of him in the tent. Because if you center it here in this square,
Mhm.
sorry, if you put it here, 5, 10, 15.
Okay,
If you go diagonally from you, yeah, you're fine. Unless it's 15-foot cube from you.
It's 15 cube from me.
Yeah, that still reaches because 5, 10, 15. He's in all 9 of those squares.
Okay.
I'm hurt.
Okay.
I realize you're hurting.
That's just me to myself. Just I'm hurt. Unconscious thoughts.
Possibly a bad idea, but I'm a thunder wave him.
All right. I also will let you know. Not that you necessarily care, especially given your racial inclination, but the kobold is right there will also be affected by the thunder wave.
Mm-hmm.
But gnomes and kobolds are known to be pretty natural enemies, so
Yeah.
you might feel bad, but not that bad.
Yeah. All right. So
Fuck.
do a 14 spell save.
Wait, you're gonna hit them all.
Constitution for all 4.
All right. So this
Holy
is
crap, you're hitting them all, man. That's
Con
awesome.
what was my DC?
14.
Tree nails it. He got 19 on the die. Let me go to the kobolds. Give me 1 second. Get their page up here.
Of course, the tree nails it.
Con.
Oh, we killed some kobolds today.
Kobold closest to the tree fails. My die went to the ground and rolled nat 20, so it doesn't count because it's on the ground, and that's sad. The northmost kobold, he's fine. And the southmost is also fine. So just that
Well,
one
they're not
there.
fine. They take half damage.
Compared to theirs, to make their save. I get.
Okay.
Wait, that means the tree takes half damage.
Yeah, the tree takes half.
Yeah, that's fine. But also the one here.
So that one takes 8. Everyone else takes 4.
Yep. So this guy is knocked back into the tent that is now being set on fire. So I'm gonna go ahead and. Sorry. So I'm putting this here for effect because your illusion.
It's gone. It's
fizzled out. Otherwise, they're hurt a bit, and this guy takes a little bit more damage. Oh my word!
Does that kill the kobold?
The kobold is actually not dead.
Yeah.
He just has to start making some saves. On his turn, he'll be making saves, which is next.
Tree.
Yeah. I'm just looking to make sure I have everything here. They're fine there. And then the whoever speaks Draconic, the kobolds are now yipping like, freaking gnomes always do this kind of. I don't know. We're more important. They're just like.
Wait. I've got a question about the note. Can it be knocked back if it's tied down?
It forced it off the thing.
Okay.
Kobolds are exceptionally weak, much like Davros. And what happened is they were flung with such force.
I prefer glass cannon.
No, the kobolds are pretty darn weak for a race as it is, and so it didn't take much effort to hold them in place. I mean, because as soon as Pock got a chance to go, he was able to just kick his foot free, no problem. But the kobolds are just pathetic. But the force of his action, Pock's desperation to save Davros and in this clearly evil plant and figure out what's going on with the guy that he seemingly knew who looks just like him, the force of that ripped the roots out from under his feet and flung him in the tent that might be catching on fire relatively soon. Let's see what happens. Meanwhile, the tree's like, yeah, I was told about you.
No. Don't die. No.
Well, nice knowing Pock.
And it looks
He's a good man.
It looks pretty bad off. The tree is not doing so hot, but it's doing hot enough to take another swing. And that's going to be
17.
A 15, so it misses, but it smacks solidly into your shield.
All right.
Kobold's gonna make a death throw. It's fine. And the other ones are just yipping and chittering at you, thinking that you're a horrible, evil gnome. But of course, all gnomes are horrible, evil. So what does it matter?
And Adam is living.
It's my
Devros,
third success.
congratulations. Ost.
Okay.
What happens on the third success? Don't you get back up?
Oh, you do something. That's for you. Let's see.
I forgot to.
Get up, Davros.
I'm trying. It hurts.
So is the fire on this thing catching at all, or is it kind of just still?
Is it fire on what thing?
The TP.
It's gonna be. Is it your turn now?
Yeah.
Yeah, it starts catching.
Okay.
What
What about the kobold there? Is it doing? Is it kind of just?
Oh. Davros, was one of your saves in that 20?
Yeah, my
Yes,
last one from
It
last
was.
turn.
Okay. Okay. Then actually, you're gonna get to
Can I
do something
smack
this
it
turn.
once?
Give me 1 sec. 1 sec.
It looks like you get to.
Okay, before miss.
Because rolling a 1 or a 20 counts as 2 successes or 2 failures. So you got 2
So-
successes that last one.
Oh, I have
So
one.
that would have been his third last turn, and so he got up last turn, or
Yeah.
whatever.
So I would
the third one
be up
does.
this turn with 1 hit point.
Well, that's what I'm looking at.
Because it says you get up with 1 underneath the D20 section. Underneath the nat 20 section, I should say.
Yep, you regain 1 hit point. Marvelous. Well, let's see what happens with you and your 1 hit point then.
You know what,
I think
guys?
that's enough to
Guys,
kill this
guys,
thing.
I feel like I'm going in for a second round.
Davros, no!
Ooh. Oh, and he swings at you.
Damn it, Davros!
Oh, I'll go ahead and just get these damage dice.
So that's I hate the
You
stupid
hit.
dice.
What did you roll?
He nat 20'd. I can hear it in his voice.
Nope. I rolled a 19.
Oh my god, come on. Everyone else. Oh, I rolled a 12. I rolled a 14. I rolled a 4. Oh, Davros, 19.
Seven damage.
Alright, so just
I
gonna
think
go
you
right
did
on
that
back down.
again.
Let's get rid of these check marks on my
There's-
successes.
Bear's kind of face palms himself in the back. God damn it.
And we call this the Seesaw Paladin. Ost, you're up. The tent has been catching fire. The kobold is starting to scream a bit in the oncoming potential agony. And yeah, here we are.
It's fine.
So the kobold.
It's fine.
Davros, you're going to regain consciousness. There's going to be a burning structure right beside you.
Okay, so the kobold is just like, is it lying there? Is it?
It's lying there.
It's dying.
just
It's burning
injured.
alive.
Okay.
It is unconscious, and it's not that it's actively screaming. Like it's just its body is reflexively twitching, and yeah.
Okay. I've had quite the luck in the past few turns, hitting and doing stuff. I'm gonna go ahead and try to fire an arrow at this thing and just kill it for the second time. So let me roll. I think I hit it that time.
Yes,
Did I
you
hit this? Okay. And then it's D8 plus 5. Roll that. I got 12.
All right, and
So
you're
that's 6 damage to it, I
Yep.
think, because it's resistant.
As you knock your bow and you pull back, you manage to shoot in the one knot on the tree that you hadn't seen previously. And as it hits the knot, it splits the wood like a log being ripped apart, and
Holy
and,
shit.
and the tree collapses into the would-be fire pit, ready to be burned in effigy.
Oh,
Do I
Is
get
it
to get
over?
back up?
Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
Wait. We have the matter of a burning tent and 3 kobolds that are now agitated.
God damn it.
So, I need to see what people do, how they react, and we'll go from there. They are still restrained, with the exception of the one that's dying. So that's what Ost did. Ferris?
Okay.
I can't talk to these kobolds. I just thought about that. I was like, can I talk to them? But I was like, I don't speak their language.
I can talk to them, but it's not my turn anymore.
Pull me away from the fiery tent.
Or are we like relaxed? we're still in initiative. That's what you're saying.
Yes.
Okay.
Just saying.
Actually, I'll do that. I'm actually gonna try and move. I'm gonna try and grab Davros and kind of move him away diagonally.
All right.
Southwest. Sorry.
Okay. You
I need to keep track of how many arrows I've.
Yeah. What roll do I need to do?
don't worry about it.
Oh, okay.
No. Yeah, don't worry about that. Puck?
What about arrows? Should I worry about that? Because I have like 20. I think I have 17
No.
now.
Not right now. Don't worry about that.
So I moved a little bit. I'm underneath him now.
Yep.
I can I bring him up,
Do you have any healing abilities?
Davros?
You can check. You can stabilize him.
Okay, and that's a medicine check, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah. I'm just making sure I've moved 1,
Yeah,
2,
you can
3,
get there.
4, 5. Okay, yeah, I'll move there and do a medicine check. +6. Alright.
Yes.
Marvelous. You have in fact
Yeah.
stabilized him.
What do I
He's
got?
not.
HP?
It has 0 hit points.
No, stabilized means you just can't do anything, but you're alive.
Okay.
Yeah, it just means you have 0 hit points. You're still unconscious. If it takes any damage, bad things start happening. But a stable creature that isn't healed regains 1 hit point per 1d4 hours.
Okay.
All right.
Wait, 1 hit point per 1d4 hours? Or would
Yes.
it be 1d4 hit points per hour?
1 hit point per 1d4 hours.
Okay.
Damn.
And do you do anything else, Puck?
No, that's my movement and my action, so.
Okay. The kobold that is now close to the fire. Let me go ahead and do a percentage thing here. The tent's catching up more. He takes damage from the fire, so he automatically has a fail on one of his death throws, and then he succeeds on his actual one that he rolls. So he's doing better than he's doing, but you have a feeling that if the fire continues on him, that he will die from the fire. The other two, for those who are speaking Draconic, are just yelling, mixtures of "We didn't do anything to you. Get him out of the fire. Stupid gnomes. Why did you? How come you did this? But then you started attacking yourself because they saw the exact copy of you doing all this, and so they're less than thrilled with the world. Davros, you are unconscious. You're stable. You just kind of get to lay there until someone does something for you.
Once I
Ost.
get wait,
Okay,
do I get to roll the 1d4
can
to
I-
see how long
can
it
I-
takes for me to heal?
Sure.
Alright.
Okay. Am I
Oh,
allowed
great.
to
4
during my
hours.
turn?
That's what I wanted.
Ooh.
Nice.
Oh my god. Davros,
Taking a nap.
useless hunk of metal.
So, Ost, what do you do?
Okay, am I allowed to talk to them? Because I speak Draconic. Like, is that
Yeah.
something I can do?
Yeah, go ahead.
But then still attack them if I want to?
You do what you want to do. I will just
Okay.
facilitate and laugh.
Okay, I'm gonna ask them. I'm gonna like ask
out
the
of the
two who are like
fire.
still up. Like, who tied you up? Who tied you up?
As his friend is burning alive.
When you say that, they both point to an area behind the tent that you can't quite see, but from what the movement is earlier, you're fairly certain they're pointing at Puck.
Okay. Oh, they must be referring to the other Puck. What will you do if I save your friend?
Not fight you.
That sounds good. Okay, and so this guy's on his death throw. Like, and
Yeah.
I mean, he doesn't have weapons. Like, that's the thing. Like, I burned his weapons up.
Yeah, he doesn't have any defenses.
Okay, I take him, and I'm gonna throw him
Throw
back.
him?
I like efficiency. I'm going to take him.
Where do you want to throw him to?
Oh my god.
The burning, unconscious,
The
dying
burning
kobold. Where do you want to throw him?
Oh my gosh.
Maybe I should throw him. Maybe I should.
No. You tell me where you want to throw him, and we'll do it.
I want to throw him right here over the teepee to the other side of the.
Oh my god.
All right, go ahead and give me a strength check.
Natty 1, here it comes. Natty 1.
Natty one.
Natty 1, here it comes.
Oh boy. No,
Okay.
no.
Okay.
Your strength is enough to hoist him up and to toss him over, and the subsequent rolling that he does through the dirt puts out the fire. However, the fall does cause him a bit of damage, which unfortunately gives him his second failed death save.
Oh
So
my gosh.
his next roll, depending on how he rolls, he might die, he might live.
Oh,
As he has two
no.
successes
Oh my
and two failures.
Oh my.
Varys.
Jeez. I mean, I guess I'm gonna bring Davros over to this log and kind of like rest his head against it in my
Oh,
attempt
is
to
it
do
comfy?
it comfortably.
Oh, is it comfy?
I'm trying to get it comfy.
All right.
Stop standing on top of me, you jerk.
That takes your
Shut
time.
up.
Puck. Davros,
All
you
right,
can
so
talk.
I go over to the burning, dying kobold.
Well,
I'm
he's
screaming,
only
I
he's
didn't
just
mean for this to
smoldering
happen! I
now.
didn't mean for this to happen! I didn't mean for this to happen! And then I do another medicine check on him and see if I can stabilize him.
You stabilize quite well. The other two kobold, they seem to quiet down a little bit. They're still glaring at you, but that's just kind of how kobolds look. And instead, since the tent's kind of burdened down to where they can kind of see it over a little bit, they're more glaring at Ost for his very
I'm sorry.
his very unusual bedside manner. It is their turn. Let me go ahead and make. I don't have to make the save because you made that. He's stable. The other two, they're still struggling at their restraints on the ground, but we have dropped out of initiative, and you guys can role play as you see fit.
Green, where are you?
You get no answer.
It seems you've
Fuck,
been
I think we must need a
conned, man.
pee.
I just completely went out of voice. God. I'm somewhere over here now.
I'm taking a nap for 4 hours at least.
Kobolds, what else do you know about the person who captured you? I know he looks like that guy over there. He's not the same guy.
All gnomes look alike, so I can see that. Yeah, all gnomes kind of look alike. So
All roads lead to Grand Soren.
Right.
do you guys hear the dead talking? No, that'd be pathetic.
Okay. I'm gonna roll a perception check to see if I can see
I guess
any
they're not very
trace
helpful.
of the dude. Bryn. No.
You think that he may have turned himself into a kobold, but then you think better of it.
I'm gonna do a perception check, also to see if we can sight him anywhere nearby.
You don't sight him nearby. The area where he disappeared into the ground, you guys didn't notice it during the fray of battle, but there seems to be a small bit of parchment in the ground right where he kind of melted into it.
Oh, so he's like over here now, or like
Yeah.
the parchment's here.
Mhm.
Okay. Then I guess we go and pick up the parchment.
Can you read Gnomish?
I'm guessing Pot can.
Puck,
I can read Gnomish!
get over here.
Okay, so I go ahead and read the parchment paper, saying aloud my translation.
It says, Pock, I'm glad that you've come so far. You have further yet to go. I hope one day you'll join me. Bryn.
Well, that's crap. He just kind of left us here.
So do we
Uh,
not have any more threats as of now?
You have no more threats.
can we pilfer anything from these teepees, or is that not a thing we do? Not very gentlemanly.
Going inside, there doesn't seem to be much. It looks like these kobolds are about the highest class gear you're going to find, and you could buy them. Not their gear, them. And there's nothing really of any value. Anything that's in there might be slightly broken or worn. That's just not
Okay. That's
Yeah.
fine. That's fine.
Um,
Should we use one of these tents to tend to Davros?
Let's see. To Pock, one of the kobolds tries to say, tries to motion for you to come over towards him. Is the one that's up here at the northmost. He
Okay.
kind of jerks his head towards you, and at you specifically.
Okay. I'll go ahead and
Do you speak Draconic by any chance?
I don't.
I do. I'm his translator.
Okay. Says, are you really not him?
He said, "Are you really not him?"
No, sorry. No, he's a friend of mine. I haven't seen him in years. But
He said no. He's a friend of mine. He hasn't seen him in years.
When he hears the word friend, he kind of starts back a bit and it's like, "Are all your friends this mean to you?"
He said, "Are your friends this mean to you?"
He's never been this mean. He only survived for a lot of years. I don't know why he'd do this sort of thing to us.
He said, "Your friends have never been this mean, or his friends have never been this mean to him, and he's helped him survive for a lot of years."
Your friend's been killing the forest of our village.
What? He has?
Do you translate that to Bach?
Well, I say that first.
He's like,
that's
yes.
like my first response. Like, what?
He's been taking the plants away and either making them smart and walk on their own, or he's been killing them and burning them.
And then I said, "Fuck," and I go, "Puck." He just said that he's been making the plants, like he's been hurting the plants and controlling them and killing them and destroying the forest.
That doesn't sound like Brent. I'm sure there's a reason for it all.
I ask, "Well, is there a reason?"
We don't know. We were trying to find him, and he found us, and then he said, "Don't just wait here. I have friends coming," and then you're here, and that's why we were afraid you were going to kill us, like gnomes always do.
Wow. Well, these kobolds seem pretty friendly. They were just afraid they were going to get killed. I mean,
well, one of them almost did.
yeah, I suppose so. That might not be anyone's fault in particular, but
I don't really care much for you guys, but I feel really bad about what I did. And so I'm going to go look for some medicine and try and help out my friend, maybe even your kobold friend.
he said he's going to go look for some medicine. And I think
Well,
we might have herbalism kits already and be able to use those or something.
Whenever you say that, the one down here to the south says it says to you, Ost, like, "Release me and I'll make sure they both live." And he seems very bitter, like he's kind of biting his words off.
Say that again?
"Release me and I'll make sure they both live."
This one just said, "Release me and I'll make sure they both live." Should we release him? He seemed pretty bitter. He seemed pretty rude. I'm not quite sure. I'm kind of afraid to release him because of that. I don't want us to have to battle again. We already have a wounded soldier. Might be best for the spell just to wear off and for him to help them later. They are stabilized after all.
We can release him, but I say we go destroy their weapons first.
That's a good idea. Okay.
I'm on it.
We take
So
their,
I
we'll take their
start
weapons
lighting
and
the pyre.
Mm-hmm.
All right, and toss the weapons in them.
A few more curses about gnomes being asshats.
yeah. Okay. Sorry.
No weapons.
Tough luck. No fighting here. We're nice people.
Do you eventually release them?
I think we'll release this gnome. Well,
Okay.
we'll
this
we'll release
couple.
him.
Okay. When you release him, he rifles around in inside of his jerkin, his vest thing, and it's very clearly a hidden pocket where he pulls out two vials with red liquid in it.
Oh wow.
You cannot handle this.
I'd like to do a perception,
Yeah.
a medicine check on that,
All right.
and see if I recognize it.
I'm pretty good at medicine too. I'll do that.
All right. It looks like what you guys have heard described as a potion of healing, and there's two of them.
Okay, that's nice.
You know that whenever you drink that, you get +2 hit points. He hands one to Ost, and he has a near death grip on the other one, just enough to not break it.
Okay.
And he's like, he's handing it out to you, but he's looking at his friend as he's handing it to you.
I'll take this to Davros.
Yeah.
Yeah, I hand the.
Go ahead and go to his friend.
Okay. He goes over to his friend. He's still looking over his shoulder the entire time. He administers it to his friend. His friend coughs. He's pretty freaked out, but you see some of the burn marks start to fade away as the magical healing liquid kind of helps to soothe both the wounds and remove some of the scars.
Okay.
The one who is still restrained says, "Let me go. We'll just leave."
Do we let him go?
Ask him if there's any nearby camps.
Are there any nearby camps?
No.
Really?
None of you have to roll for that. He's lying, but he's not lying to try to deceive you. He's lying out of fear. You can see that on his face.
Oh, well, then I guess we can't really get that out of him. Unless I can intimidate. No.
Are they going to go get reinforcements?
Are you guys going to get reinforcements or something like that if you go?
No, we're trying to avoid gnomes and talking plants and everything. We don't want to go near you.
Well, it's nice that you mind your own space. And I guess I release him as well.
Ost, wrap it up.
And then I go back over to here.
They'll try to scurry, and unless someone stops them, they all get together. They kind of help their friend up, who's still not doing too well, and they book it. They go as fast as their little legs will carry them.
Yeah, no, I'll let them go.
So I smack Davros' face a little bit. And, come on, open your mouth. And I pour the potion down his throat.
Okay, you smack a little harder than necessary because you want to, and no one minds. Yep. And 2d4 plus 2. Or do you want me to roll it?
I'll roll it.
Damn it. No, I'm just kidding.
Alright, that's good.
Little did you know, they gave you the potion of damaging, and no, they didn't.
I was like, if that was the case, that's just so stupid. Like, come on, man.
And thus the story of Davros ended.
New character.
I get up, but I'm silent. Clearly something went down while I was unconscious.
Yep. It was.
You wake up into an empty encampment.
Yep.
And then after a second of being silent, I go back to my usual Davros ways, and I'm like, "Did you see me slay that mighty beast?"
Sure.
You can keep going now. Yes, let's just go. Sounds good.
Okay.
Yeah, bye.
You got destroyed by a tree!
Shut up! Shut up! Did you not see me wreck the tree? Okay.
Golden.
Well,
This is a
off to the
tale of
side of
many years.
Druidcraft to see what the weather's supposed to be like.
All right.
How late in the day is it, by the way, in game?
It's still just after midday. This fight didn't take that long.
10 minutes that this fight just literally.
Not even. It was what?
Not even that.
10 turns at most, so 1 minute.
It's about a minute and a half of fighting.
That's just ridiculous.
I know it's about a minute and a half of fighting, and then you had about 10 minutes of bantering back and forth with kobolds.
Okay. So what's the weather supposed to be like?
Weather's supposed to be perfectly clear. There might be a little bit of humidity in the air, but nothing that's bad because there is plenty of bodies of water nearby, but it's not supposed to rain or anything.
Okay.
All right. Well, all jokes aside, Davros, do you feel ready to continue on the journey, or do you
Fine.
wanna...
Fine.
You're fine. Are you sure that tree branch hit you pretty good twice?
Yeah, you know what? I also almost destroyed that tree by myself. You guys only tickled it.
All right. Let's go.
I go get Sparky. I go whistle for Sparky outside of the camp.
Right, Sparky will trot on over.
You know what? My little pony's name is going to be Nene.
Of course it is.
Can I kill this horse?
You're just special. Okay, just double check something.
I guess I'll call mine Trojan because it's like a fake horse, but I don't know. That's
Veronica.
Veronica,
Veronica, come to me, dear.
Milady.
Don't call her. I'm the only one who calls it Veronica.
Milady.
Okay, fine, Christine. Jeez.
I don't even know anything about that.
Bro, I cannot believe you fell for the trap. She was like a 5 at best.
Hey, she's pretty wealthy.
Yeah, I know.
That's
I know.
what you go for.
Why do you think I have
So,
any money?
Right?
You grave diggers.
Grave diggers? What?
You mean
Sorry,
gold
gold
diggers?
diggers.
I don't think
Digging
so.
a grave is a huge
I
affront.
didn't
Say about me.
Digging up a grave, sorry.
You
is a
wanna
huge
you wanna
affront.
start something?
I didn't say
You wanna talk some
anything.
shit?
All right.
No.
So do you guys continue on, or do you try to rest
Yeah.
here at the little camp?
I can
Wait.
use rest. I'm at 6 HP.
I mean, you guys probably are tapped out for spells, so if you want to take a rest, there are 2 tents that aren't on fire.
Well, we can keep our horses here, and I think they should be all right.
Alright. I tie Sparky up on this log and then go to this tent. Take a
Yeah, I
take a
bring
little
Veronica,
nap.
and I meditate on the log.
Very well.
Meditation.
So do I get spells back for a short rest or no?
No, you have to. We'd have to do a long rest for it.
Some classes get something back after short rest. Just go ahead and read your class description, double check, because actually we're going to be going and calling that for the night.
Okay.
Okay.
I got stuff I still need to take care of, and this was a good stopping point.
Yeah, I think
Good
that's good.
sesh.
First battle. Nice.
After, just so you know, after your guys' next long rest, you will be leveling to 2nd level.
Do we
Okay,
just
is
take
this
our
going to
long
be our
rest?
long rest, or are we just...
No, this is a short rest.
Right now you're taking a short rest. We'll see what happens.
Okay.
If we decide to adjust it to a long rest because you guys just didn't recover enough or you want to, that's fine. But go ahead and start looking at your 2nd level abilities and choosing what you want to do, or make sure you just have it ready to go.
Oh,
Okay.
hit
Yeah.
dice what?
Kind of
1d10
pulled through that.
for me.
And
Yeah.
and for hit dice, we will be rolling, but we'll do that when you actually level. We'll do the rolling for the dice. First level is the only one you get full.
Oh no, I was talking about for healing because you get to use a hit dice when you rest.
Yeah.
Take a short rest. So I was gonna roll
So-
that real quick.
So go ahead and apply all the effects of a short rest. Just look up in the PHP if you're not sure what that is. And
How does that work?
yeah, just search for short rest in the compendium. It should have showed up pretty well. Where is that at? Compendium is the eye, the little eye icon up there. If you search short rest, you should have resting short rest, and it should give you a whole thing of what you get. All right,
All right.
Okay,
Sounds
cool.
good.
that was quite a bit of fun again. I hope you guys enjoyed it still.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Marvelous.
You gonna tell me that thing that I talked to you about?
Yeah, I will tell you that thing. Not right now. We did
All right, you
about
got
half
real
hour
life
more than I
stuff.
was ready for.
You got real life stuff. That's fine.
What is the hit die though? What die is that?
Like whenever you had made your character, what class are you?
I'm a ranger.
I think you
Ranger.
get
I
D8.
can, when I'm not looking at the screen, I can't tell who's talking between all of you. The only voice I recognize for sure is Adam's because it's annoying as all get out.
I'm the
Ranger.
Oh,
It's in
and
class
you get to add,
description.
and you get to add your Constitution modifier
Bro,
as
my
well.
hit dice is 1d10.
So you would roll a D10 and add your, add the appropriate con
I
modifier.
make Constitution. If
So typically, if you roll well, it's going to get most people up to full, but you only can you spend the number of hit dice per day. So it's just one of those balanced resource things.
and how do I know? I have 1 hit dice per level.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna expend my 1 hit dice right now, basically.
Do your thing. I trust you guys for math. So
Okay.
you guys have a good night.
Let's go ahead.
Right.
I will see you another time.
Oops.
All right, sounds good.
Good
Well, actually,
session.
that's with Constitution. I'm back.